What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Lolcow Reapers, your favorite rewinding show, of course. Xylie's not well. I mean, you heard her yesterday. She was dying. She was dying. She sounded like death. She sounded like an actual Grim Reaper. She sounded like a fucking broken squeaky toy, as Nightmare mentioned. So let's get on with the fucking show. We're gonna have fun. I am gonna be a bit hypercritical about things today because yesterday was fucking wild. Let's get into it.
Chat is the final bell. Xylie in black got receipts from hell. Trauma queen, nah, I'm the trauma dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life while I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the Lolcow Reaper. Spill that tea, call it out. Think you're caught when the Reaper's out. Say my name and say it loud. Xylie don't play, she calls the crowd. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die. I dig too deep, cameras on, it's getting real. Lolcow Reaper, sign the deal. Sugar and Sprite, I came for your sins. Frosted lies on your frosting skin. Box of receipts and a glaze of doom. Leave sprinkles of truth all over your tomb. You beg for sweet, I serve you right. Bite the donut, find what you forgot. I walk with Xylie, both hands on the wheel. Two Reapers ride and the coffin squeal. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Spill that tea, call it out. Think you're caught when the Reaper's out. Say your name, say it loud. Xylie and Josh, they draw the crowd. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, we dig too deep. Cameras roll, the deal is sealed. Lolcow Reapers and the real. Reap what you post. Xylie knows you talk, I show. Josh brings dough, the donut Reapers in control. Lolcow Reaper, end of the show.
Okay, now it auto changes to that scene. All right, guys, how are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna be a bit critical today about a lot of people. And let me tell you, one of them is Albert. One of them is Steak. One of them is Boogie. I don't think I have much criticism for Nightmare, really. But live had people watching Alpha. That's what I'm going to tell you. Live had people watching Alpha, switching over and saying, God, it's terrible. I mean, I don't know where the energy went. I don't know why they did the IRL. But first of all, let's address all the Albert shit, because this is just fucked up and way out of hand. Okay, I don't like this shit. I don't think it ever should have been a fucking subject to even talk about. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We should not be talking about fucking miscarriages and, oh, I'm gonna have a son, because you are fucking putting all this shit on your mother as well. You're bringing her into your bullshit, Albert. It's not fucking fair. She gets enough shit as it is. And hey, Tina does her own shit. She causes a lot of issues too. I'll say that. But let's get into this. Xylie's not well. She's not here today. I'm sure she'll be back tomorrow. You heard her. She sounded like fucking death yesterday. She sounded like death. So let's do this. All right, let's do it. Hey, I'm going to have fun today. We're going to do a good show, I hope. All right? So let's just pretend I'm doing well the whole way through. I like when we all pretend. So let's play pretend, guys. No, I've got this shit. All right. So first up, we want to go to Queens. Okay? Because let me tell you, they get talking about it even more. I think Mike's trying to clear up the situation. I don't know if he's trying to sweep it away or if he does know everything. But like, if it was me, I probably would be trying to fucking get rid of it. So, you know what I mean? So they could be just sweeping it away. I don't know. We'll explore together.
Before it was announced or anything.
Make sure the volume's good for you guys. Let me do 1.5 as well.
She was pregnant. She did have a miscarriage. And I don't know. The problem is Albert later said like, "Oh, I'm, you know, my girlfriend's pregnant again with a son." That was a lie. Now that she is not pregnant again. I don't know why he said that.
I think he wanted to go back on. I think he wanted to go back on gay. So what he did is he made a joke to him and he said, "Hey, I need my job. I need my job. Let's get 100 members because I got a son coming."
Okay,
That's how that all spiraled out of control.
Yeah. You gotta learn. You
likes
can't.
to troll, but
Yeah.
Okay. So they pretty much said, yeah, he's out of control, I guess. I mean, whatever. But he continues.
So
He
anyway,
continues.
It's the same fucking girl who came out.
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you very much.
The instigator just gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you so much. Oh, I want to show who won last week quickly. I mean, you can see it in the bottom left, but let me just show you a big version of that. There we go. Look at that. That's for you, Lightning Sparrow, for winning the competition. It's behind my border right now, so you can't see the bird. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, so this is the we're doing door of the week next week, so you could win by gifting members. Every gifted member is an entry, and you get something like this in the corner of our OBS, and you get, you know, your acknowledgement. Thank you guys for your support. Anyway, they continue onwards. They do. Mike carries on.
Tell me the truth, because I got on him when I left Reapers about what Keem said and you said.
right.
And
I'm
he
aware.
told him you said. And I said, what the fuck? He said, well, I was really talking about the son she already had. I said, why did you just say that, motherfucker?
Right.
Instead of saying you're gonna have
doesn't
another-
matter what. It doesn't matter what we say after the fact. He already said what he said.
Okay.
And so it
Yeah.
looks like shit. But I will say, off stream, weeks before it was announced, I knew about the pregnancy, and I was trying to help Tina like get your shit together because you're freaking out for no reason. So
Yeah.
that happened. Now we're gonna talk about my bullshit.
Okay. So they're not really saying much, to be honest.
He's
What's
not around,
this?
is he,
This is like a
Tina?
couple of minutes. Okay. Let's see. I'm
He's
going to
not
give it a
all
fair
here,
shake.
Okay.
are we all? Are we all? Any of us really?
Bro, oh yeah, I'm definitely missing some shit too. Okay, he's not all here, so he said some stupid shit, and that's some stuff you have to talk to him about, Tina. Don't say stupid shit. You know,
didn't.
of course, coming from you is rich, but he's gonna have to watch what he says sometimes.
Right. And then
I mean, bro, right? 2 weeks after a miscarriage, and you're announcing you have a son on the way, trying to be funny. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Even if the miscarriage is real, it's insensitive as fuck to your partner. It's disrespectful to put that shit on blast. And I think you were just trying to use it for some fucking donos. I'm sorry. That's what I think it was. Even if this thing is real. Because here's the thing. There is doubt, Albert, because the way you dealt with it, you have to be confident in the shit you spew. You have to be real and raw. And if you're having a situation like that and you want to share, because hey, you do have a platform, you can speak, but you're not in the LCU anymore. You're not a host. I mean, you were at the time, but like, beast, bro, if you found out while you were live, you should have said, guys, I have a very serious situation going on. I need to go. And you should have, you know, done as much as you can. I know it's long distance, but you could have been on the phone. You could have maybe like been texting her. You know, you got to keep your shit together, bro. And if you want to have a kid, I hate when parents aren't ready for it. I hate when you know you don't have the money. You know you're not man enough. You know you can't look after your own self. So why the fuck are you so adamant you want to bring a kid into this world? You need your shit together, bro. I need people to have kids that love their kids, and they are the world. But like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, it's just annoying. Why would you announce that on a stream? Like, you brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself.
Tina, you can't go up onto other shows and then lie about what he said because that makes it worse.
What
First of
happened
all,
there?
I wasn't on gay. I wasn't awake at gay, so I didn't know. But all I could do
Wow.
is confirm what I was talking about. But I really don't give a fuck.
You don't?
I
You
know, I don't
should.
care.
You look pretty crazy-eyed for someone that doesn't give a fuck. Are you sure? Are you 100%?
Listen, if you're gonna keep on, man, you look kind of crazy yourself by saying you don't like your
I do.
children either. So you
Yeah,
say
I
shit.
fucking hate my kids. But the difference is that my kids are genuinely well taken care for and loved.
Okay, she's trolling, okay? What we know about Angel is she's a troll. It's all right.
That's
we
the
know that.
difference.
I don't think you hate your kids. I don't know the characters.
I like my kids.
You
I
love your
like them all the
kids.
time. No,
Exactly.
they're gross. They smell bad. They're weird. They're clingy. I don't like them. But it's completely different though, because they're alive and like real.
Is that over already? Damn. Well, here's the thing. I think, does Albert come up and speak on this? Because I swear there wasn't a fucking thing for that. But let me just see if Albert came up and spoke about it. I know he entered the stream on his phone, but he might be in the background on his mum's shit. I know when Keem came up, he was there. Let me just see. I want to see, just double check. Well, Keem was there. That was when he was telling Albert to get rid of. Hold on.
Right? I think that's
I
right.
think she's Italian and Japanese.
Sorry, guys. I'm here fucked up when I'm grabbing this clip, honestly. But all right, let me just pull up the docket real quick. Here's the thing. For me, it's like dead simple. It's dead simple. Okay? I think he said somewhere it was a bad choice of words. No, mate. It was a deliberate statement that you made for sympathy, and then you got caught in the lie. You have a son on the way. I mean, you can't fake a pregnancy after you've just said your partner had a miscarriage. Like, there are people who try for years to have kids, bro. And I fucking hate talking about such a depressing subject, but Albert made it content. He brought this into a stream, and it never should have been discussed publicly in the first place. You should have respect, right? And when he said he has a son on the way because he's planning to get pregnant again, that's what Tina said. He's planning to get her pregnant again, which I think is impossible. And I don't know all the ins and outs of like how long it takes before you can try again. I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure you can't for a while. You know? Can you even afford this child? Can you give this child a good life? Do you have your shit together? Will you step up to the plate? I feel like Albert can't achieve any of that. I feel like he can't. And look, I know he comes in and he tries to get on live. Let's pull that up. Because, you know, I guess he's trying to get money because he says he wants to look after her kid. He mentioned there's a 7-year-old. Okay, so there's a 7-year-old now that this woman has. And he said, oh, no, I meant I had a 7-year-old. Bro, you're lying. You said you have a kid on the way. What you should have said is, I want to support my new family. You know, and I want to step up to the plate and be a man. But you know, he didn't. Where the fuck is my... Here we go. So Keem comes up, or Albert comes up when Keem's up there, and he basically says he wants to come back.
Here's the deal, all right? I need to put you with someone that's going to make you work and motivate you to work. That's how you're successful. It's got to be someone other than Steak. Is he really the only fucking one? All right, well then you're going to have to start making false allegations on Nightmare. Get his ass fired.
Yep. All right, bet. Yep.
You're going to have to start running gay ups on Nightmare. Get him fired or something. I don't know.
I think he
Let's
could do
plan
that.
one right now.
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
I don't know,
have no
but you know what?
idea.
I think Nightmare's taking advantage of Kalo's autism. How about that? I
There
think
you
he's
go.
trying to control him.
Bro, when I talk to Kalo, I treat him just like I treat everyone
No, you
else,
don't.
right? And they're
You're
like,
like a
oh,
retard.
you're a bully, you're this, you're that. It's like, I treat Kalo just the way I treat anyone else. I'm not going to treat him special. That's retarded to treat him special.
It is.
He's
We're all
manipulating.
retarded here, though.
Like I said, I think people pander with Kalo. I think they like, oh, I want to look like a good person. I really want to help him out. Look, Kalo's a really nice kid, and I really like him. But at the same time, I'm just going to treat him like any other host. I'm sorry, I am. I will treat people the same way, okay? I will treat people the same way no matter like how neurodivergent they are. Will I be delicate about things and understand why they do certain things more? Absolutely. I'll give them some leniency.
God, here we
Why?
go.
What's going on?
You telling?
So Nightmare comes up to confront Keemstar because Keemstar said, Albert, go gay up Nightmare. Go gay up him and get him off the show and you can be there.
Albert to make up false allegations on me to get me off live? You cheap bitch.
If I did that, that would be stupid. There would be proof of it. There would be evidence.
Yeah, we just listened to the clip and call you in 4K, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we don't have 4K around here.
I was
We gotta
clearly
get
joking. I was joking.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's why I
recall
fuck with
having
that.
a conversation.
Did you just call him a what would you just call him?
I called him a puta. Spanish
Fucking
bitch.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, you know
that's
Spanish
Eileen.
now?
There would be proof
What's
of
that,
it.
Espanol?
Do you mean wait? Oh, because I have proof of it. I have the timestamp.
Oh my goodness. Wait, can I ask a question though?
Hi, Angel. You look so pretty.
Okay, thank you, Nightmare. I have a
You
question.
do that, girl.
Go ahead.
Why did you beat up that homeless person the other day? That was really fucked up of you.
And so it begins.
And why did you make Kalo bow down to you? You getting his Uber money?
Wait, I bow down to. Oh, was that not Keem that tried doing that?
Why don't you treat Halo just like everyone else here? Why do you have to treat him special?
I do treat him just like everyone else. Why do you have to ask Kalo very specific questions when I call you on your shit? Keem?
What do you mean? I let Halo speak for himself. You don't. You speak for
You're
Halo.
speaking for Kalo. Kalo wanted it to be public. I'm like, did he? Oh, well, one second.
Excuse me?
Kalo, did you want it to be public? You literally asked him that question 5 seconds ago.
Nightmare, you're
Dumbass.
letting him distract you for the simple
clip.
fact that he said, do I need to play the clip, Keem, where you said it?
What? I didn't say. What did I say? What are we talking about? I'm
Bust that
confused.
fucking clip out.
Wait a minute, don't we have a rewind and a reaper for that? What the fuck y'all doing setting everybody up?
We
over here?
do.
Tina, he's trying to op me.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's trying to gay op me.
okay. So when is it coming to my house and all that shit was out of my home and I had to hide and shit? What the fuck
All
is
right,
that?
no,
No,
I'm watching the clip. I'm not seeing anything to
Mhm.
work. That's how you're successful.
Goddamn Zai,
It's
why
got to
can't
be
you
someone
sit
other than
up,
Steak. Is he really the only fucking one? All right, well then you're gonna have to start making false allegations on Nightmare. Get his ass fired.
I didn't hear nothing. I can't. No, I didn't hear shit.
Tina, don't be a yes man, bitch.
I'm not.
At Wu-Tang
Definitely
Super
not.
Chat
You
at
know better than
$20. Get this French creep out of here. Hi, Sheepmare.
Hey,
I
now-
heard he really, really
Sheepmare,
loves Sheep
true.
Detective.
That is true. Albert was looking for a path on live, and I gave him one option. If he decides to take that path, I mean that's up to Albert.
You
Keem is
told him
promoting
to
gay
do-
ops?
Nightmare, hold on. Let me speak. You told him to
Slightly, you can't speak. You're basically dead, which is why you're not here today. You're dead.
come up with fake allegations to get rid of Nightmare.
Well, if they were real allegations, they would be way more damaging, right? So I think I did him a favor.
Yeah, they gave it to me.
Daniel Keem.
I mean, did I not help him out? I said hit him with the fake stuff, not the real stuff, not the real stuff that would really hurt him.
Yeah, like him
Keem
being a
is
homeless
so-
person.
So Keem is so pressed that he's promoting gay ops?
I mean,
He didn't just start Nightmare. He's been doing it. Don't you remember?
Wait, hold on. I can't believe the man that I looked up to in the commentary community who ran Drama Alert and would
No, I didn't tell everyone you died, Xylee. What I was saying is you sound like death. Go watch how I introed the episode. Because you literally do sound like a Reaper, Xylee, okay? You sound like the Grim Reaper for real. All right? You sound awful. Which is why you're not here today. You do need to rest your voice. And make sure you look after it. Make sure you, like, you know, drink the lemon and honey shit. And you'll be good. We want you back, obviously. You know, obviously we need you back.
clear people or take down pedos and stuff like that would actually promote
Rest in peace, Xylee. You're dead. I'm sorry.
for somebody to do a false allegation for someone to lose their job. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, Keemstar. I'm disappointed.
no Nightmare will take up any cause to try to look good, right? He's always white knighting left
Did
and
it
right.
just jump?
He doesn't want to help out a single father, really?
Oh,
By taking in a false allegation, Keem, you know you don't want to do this. You know you don't want to do this.
where
I
was
mean, I might want
Listen,
to.
all I know is if a false allegation comes up from Albert, I have the first clip in the story of the false allegation against Nightmare. And the first clip comes from you.
Okay, well, if it's false, then I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if it's not real, I wouldn't.
No.
Hmm.
Let's not worry about
Well,
the
that's
gay
true,
ops.
to be
That's
fair.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm disappointed.
Let's not worry about it.
Damn.
What's that, Tina? What's that, Tina? What'd you say?
Mental health matters. I think we all need to take that autism test right away.
I think
Yeah,
Keemstar be the first one to
99%
fucking fail it.
I was gonna say 99% of us are fucking autistic. The fuck you mean?
No, Keem's just on his period.
You know what, girl? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes,
happens
yes.
every month.
Him, and you know what? The boys on live, they're also on their period.
Oh, the boys on live are on their period. But you know what? I think they had a lazy day yesterday. I'm going to be honest. Yes, he was out and about. But when we get to live, I am going to be very critical of live today. It was terrible. It was an awful stream. And the Boogie shit was wild. I mean, come on. Let me read these out. I think I skipped someone. So we have Carly with the 2. Phil Bear and Kick Butt Josh. Thank you very much, Carly. We then have Sammy with the 5. In memory of Xylee's voice, hopefully she gets better soon. And Cynthia for the 2 says, love you, Xylee. I hope you feel better soon. Dole?
About your period, Keem?
I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm happy. I was excited about doing Gay Ops and Nightmare
Thank you,
today, and they ruined
Cynthia
it by
and
crying.
Sammy.
Can't you just take
No, this ain't crying. This is, bitch, I caught you.
Yeah, but why are you sticking up for Nightmare? You never call him out either? Like you do
Well,
me?
Tina,
Yes,
why
I
do you want
do
to call
call
him
him out.
He's
No.
trying to fucking gay up
No,
me.
this
What
is
do you mean calling me
this
out?
is what it is. I'm always in a cat and mouse game with Keem, and whether I can figure out what he's doing or not. And I caught him.
So Nightmare, it's okay for you to like pull some shit on your mama, but
Turn the
this is
volume up.
okay-
Is it low? Why is it low, though? Because that's not fucking on my end. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be... Okay, let me check my mixer real quick. My volume mixer on... Got frame on 100. Edge on 100. Okay, let me see that.
Oh,
Yes!
with the whole Africa
Sorry,
shit
my
and
bad.
everything, when you
Oh my
damn well
god,
what the
I'm
fuck-
sorry. That was my whole fucking volume down. I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
Is it
From
too
the
loud
information I had on
now?
hand is what I dealt with, and I recalled that, and I apologize for it. Like one bump, cry by.
Okay.
Why are you drinking his dick right now?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so sorry about that. But the rest of the show is going to be fine, hey?
Well,
I
I mean,
know,
it was,
I'm
a
drinking
false,
my
it was a false allegation.
Based on the information I had on hand, yes. Based on the information I had on hand, it was pretty accurate, actually. But I got informed otherwise. I took the L. So now what?
Well, I guess you have to
Chicken
deal with
butt.
that and keep taking the L's. We'll see how it goes.
Girl, you have the personality of a used tampon, love. Like, let's be fucking real. You've been on fucking Queen.
Okay, so he attacks Batgirl. Now, Batgirl has been on Cafe being extra critical of Nightmare with Tommy. So, you know, I think it's fair that he took shots at her, but, you know, we all love Batgirl, so we don't like to see fucking Batgirl take strays or get shot out here. I mean, she did make a comment, though, so...
At least the
yeah,
used
yeah,
tampon
she's
has
doing good on
fucking
Queens.
depth to it, okay? That
She's
bitch is
doing good on
jam-packed with
Queens. Leave
fucking
her
shit.
alone.
It's full of fucking shit, too, girl. Goddamn.
Sticking a
Shut up.
tampon up my
Shut up.
ass? Who the fuck is sticking a
I don't agree
tampon
with
up her
that.
goddamn ass?
So
We're not
lying,
gonna clock-
dumbass.
We're not going to clock that one,
Nightmare,
though. He
I
threw
will
false
never
allegations
be your
on Batgirl.
lawyer. I will never be your lawyer, Nightmare. Ever.
Hmm.
Because you just walk your way into other shit. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
It's fun that way.
Apparently, the stream is lagging extremely.
Okay,
so.
where is
So, you know,
the footage from
Keem's trying to get Albert back, and Albert says he'll only work with Steak, right? So that's what that was. And Albert did show up on live, and boy, do I have a lot to say about Albert on live last night. And you know, we're gonna get into live right after we're done with this this thing right here, which I'm pretty sure upset my co-host. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for fact, but we'll get into
We're
it.
gonna have to go to war on Cracked because they both came together, right? They both came together. They're both like, we're gonna have to fuck up Cracked. Queens, are you ready? Because I say we go to war.
I fucking
we go to war.
ready.
You know?
Let's
I'm
do
in the
this
draft
shit.
with her.
Okay.
that's social peril? What's that? Social peril or peril social? What the fuck you guys call it?
Parasocial.
Close enough.
Parasocial. Nightmare and Xylee. Yep, there's something going on behind the scenes. Fuck it.
Oh shit!
Okay. So she said there's something going on behind the scenes. Now, Tina just said that. And this, remember, Tina and Xylee are friends. And often Xylee will be delicate about matters because, hey, Tina's our friend. I get it. I think people are sometimes delicate about the people, you know, they're friends with. That's just how it is around here. And I don't think we can fix that. But I think everyone deserves criticism, whether they're your friend or not. But this is crazy. Like, she's bringing up something that upset Xylee very much because that's the thing that Yo Mama was trying to push, right? And I think he took this and ran with it on his stream that very night because obviously he's going to do that. If Tina's now saying it, he's going to be like, oh, wow. Well, we have some proof. We have some validity because Xylee and Tina are always on calls. And I get Tina was joking. I do. I know it's a joke. We all know it's a joke. But is it like... It's just going to cause some problems, I feel like. But hey, problems are good because it creates content. But at the same time, I think it was disrespectful of her to make that joke. But we'll see.
Oh shit! Oh no! Tina confirmed it though.
Tina saw it at Fat Camp. Oh my goodness, Tina.
She's
Really?
alright.
What did you see?
Well, she made sure he had snacks and food, and he came back and took a shower. Went to his little cabin over there.
I gotta
Yeah.
leave. I don't want to be a part of this.
Wait, what's that? She made him get a shower?
Yeah.
Huh?
Tina confirmed it though.
Tina saw it at Fat Camp. Oh
What
my
was that?
goodness, Tina.
She's
Really?
alright.
What did you see?
Huh?
Well, she made sure he had snacks and food, and he came back and took a shower. Went to his little cabin over there.
He came back and took a shower. That's nothing to do with
I gotta
Xylee.
leave. I don't want to be a part of this.
Okay.
It's like I can't do this shit.
All right. So those are the allegations, you know, and I'm pretty sure Xylee comes up and confronts her. I think she's upset. I think she's trying to play it cool.
No.
But like, I get it. Like,
Oh
she should
my
be
fucking
upset. That's her
God.
friend.
The
said that.
allegation is that Xylee and Nightmare are canoodling at Fat Camp
Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, Mike's face is crazy.
No. We didn't say no goddamn sexual things. What the
What's
fuck?
canoodling means?
Okay, Tina, you didn't say sexual things, but you are definitely alluding to the fact, okay? Because those are the claims, the allegations that have been put out already. And I'm going to be honest, there's no proof. There's nothing like that. Xylee would never do that. She loves her husband very much. I've met the guy. They have a very good relationship. And this is just ridiculous. It's just retarded, okay? And I get Tina was joking, but now they're like, putting more onto it, you know? Trying to make it seem almost real. I don't know.
Hanging out.
Not like that. Not like that.
Yeah, Xylee doing a fucking whole documentary on me, bitch. Stop.
Yeah. Seriously, canoodling means like being pals.
But no, canoodling means when you go out to the lake and you got a like a
Canoeing?
canoe. That's canoodling.
Tina's sleeping for herself. Okay, they were.
You're making a
Sammy says, jokes are supposed to be funny, right? Last time I checked, this wasn't funny. Like other jokes made before, just saying it's not a joke. $5. I don't know, Sammy. I don't know.
Yes, goddamn you, Angel.
Well, you said it, bitch. You better stand
Thank
10
you.
toes down on it. You said it, not me.
I didn't say canoodling. They know I don't speak like that. I say they're fucking. I wouldn't say canoodling.
Okay. Oh shit, I need to fix my border. Where is it? Drag this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, so, you know, I think it's a bit out of line. You know, Xylee does confront her with the clip, because, hey, this is Reapers. We have the clips, right? And she had that shit immediately. She had that clip right away. We know the power of Xylee. She was on another show doing another show at the time, and she had the clip.
Tina, you think something's going on with me and Nightmare?
Oh my God, I didn't mean in a sexual manner, for fuck's sake. I said, you make sure you ate a fat camp and gave him snacks. That got to do with your snatch. I said, you don't talk sexual. Don't let these girls get you all caught up in that shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
I have a clip.
She brought up.
Okay, all Tina said really was like, oh, she got him snacks, she looked after him. Okay, which she does. She does look after people. She's caring in person, right? She gave, but like Nightmare's not the only person who got the treatment of being brought food and drinks. Xylee was on the fucking run all around fucking Texas getting shit for these people, getting shit for Keem, getting shit for Brantley, getting shit for fucking, God, Kalo, Lacey, I don't know. She was doing that for everybody. So why are we gonna say, oh, you know, it's more than that? Like, let's be realistic here. Let's try and tell the truth. I get it's trying to stir drama. It was a bad joke, though. It wasn't a good joke. It wasn't fucking funny, Tina.
What about the canoodling?
Tina, I
That
thought you only had a
circus.
prosthetic leg, but you have a prosthetic spine too. That's crazy.
Hold on,
Play
Tina.
this fucking clip.
I am.
I
Just give
told
me a
Tina to
second.
apologize. I said to backtrack everything and quickly apologize.
Okay, here you go. Here's the clip.
All right. God damn it. She needs to get caught in 4K.
And the
This
draft
shit-
was
I
her.
got court caught in
That's
this fucking
social
dirty
peril.
house. What's that, social peril or parasocial? What the fuck you guys call it?
Parasocial.
Look it up.
Parasocial. Nightmare and Xylee. You have to start going on.
Here we go. Here we go.
At Harl the Instigator super chatted $9.99. Time cries every day that people have said and done so much to her for years. Xylee has been her one true friend and this is how she gets repaid. It's up for this hose. She paid for your shit too, Tina.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Xylee paid for everyone's shit and looked after them. I'm sure they paid her back too, the majority of them. But listen, Tina, I really like Tina. But the issue with Tina is she seems all right, but then she sweeps for Albert like her life depends on it. And it is her son, but every time he fucks up, she's explaining, you know, why everything's fine and it's okay. And at some point, defending your kid constantly becomes enabling. Okay, Albert needs to face consequences and learn from them, not have fucking mummy smoothing things over. Okay, you know, like we need Tina to actually hold Albert accountable. He lives under her roof. She should be saying, motherfucker, why are you doing that? She should be the one calling him out first and foremost. Tina should be calling out Albert.
Behind the scenes, fuck it.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
You fucking fake.
Nightmare, be quiet.
Tina confirmed it, though.
Tina saw it at Fat Camp. Oh my
I
goodness,
lied,
Tina.
guys. I lied.
There's Tina.
Really?
I
What did you see?
Well, she made sure he had snacks and food, and he came back.
No, you don't get to leave. You gotta watch the rest of the clip.
No, I was just playing. I had to. I was
But
never
you gotta
fired
watch
me
the
today.
I know, but you gotta watch the rest of the clip because you're talking shit on your friend who always gets in trouble for
Can you
know,
call? Can you
not going on
do a little call? Can you give me a little call?
Oh, so she doesn't play it when you stop it.
But you would cry if Tina had said it about you, Josh. I wouldn't give a shit. Thing about me is I really don't care. I really don't give a shit. I think I'm much like Angel, where we just don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, if you say that about me, I'm good. I know the truth. Like, I don't give a shit. I know in my heart what's true and real. So I could give two shits if Tina made up a lie about me. Honestly, I would be like, Tina, that was fucking gay. But like, other than that, I mean, you know.
I promise. Okay, bitch, you gotta finish. The clip's almost done.
I took a shower. Went to his little cabin over there.
I gotta leave. I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do this.
I'm in the
Tina, you and I are friends, and I catch a lot of shit behind you, and this
And
is
I
the
do around
payback
you
I
too,
get.
because they want to know why you stick up for Nightmare and Steak all the time. Yeah, I catch a lot of shit too.
Oh, you know what's funny, Tina?
She does. She sticks up for Nightmare and Steak all the time. She defends them for almost everything they do. She's very sensitive around talking about them. She doesn't really criticize them as much as she should or would if she wasn't friends with them, and we know that. Okay. I think personally she does need to work on just being critical, because here's the thing, you should upset your friends here. Here you have to upset your friends. I'm sorry. You can't be in the LCU and not upset your friends. But your friends need to realize we are hosts. This is the universe. And if you talk shit about, say, Steak or Nightmare or you're not even talking shit. You're criticizing them and holding them accountable. And even me, right? Anybody. You should hold everybody accountable no matter how much you like them. You should. It doesn't matter how much you like any motherfucker. Just say it how it is. Just say it how it is. And Tina should do the same, because Tina fucking sweeps for us like crazy. I think Tina's one of the biggest sweepers here for Albert.
Because why are they telling me I'm always sweeping for you?
Tina, I have a question.
Nightmare, don't fuck with me today, bro.
No,
Do not
I'll fuck with you, bitch. Let's talk about it. Why you hug someone, smile on their face, and stab them in the fucking back? You fucking bitch. What the fuck?
Tina,
when did I ever hug you?
Well, I'm about the fucking. I'm not. This is what I'm saying about autistic people, right? I'm not talking about fucking in the literal fucking sense. I mean figuratively, right?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Tina, all I'm gonna say is this.
I'll do better.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
No, be mad. Please go ahead and drag me. Drag me all over the fucking internet, please.
You should be, honestly.
I'm not mad.
The
I'm
shit you've done
disappointed.
recently.
You told me to say it, Angel.
Remo for the 5. Is there truly no honor among thieves? Not really.
Angel,
Not
you
really.
said that they're
Thank
trying
you,
to women proper.
What? You're blaming me?
I gotta blame somebody besides me.
Yeah, why the fuck would you listen to me? I'm retarded.
Oh,
I'm the
well, I
worst
didn't know
person you
that.
could listen to.
I feel like, unlike your son, you should learn to take some accountability. But it is what it is.
Oh yeah, you ought to get that film from Africa too, bro. We want to see them IRLs, bitch boy.
Oh my god, he never said he was going to do IRLs in Africa.
He did say he was going to, but it just didn't happen. I don't know. I don't know for a fact if he ever like took it back and said, guys, I can't do it, or it just didn't happen. One or the other. But he did say on a stream, oh guys, I'm gonna do an IRL in Africa on Sunday, and then we got that fucking bullshit stream by Boogie on Sunday that was retarded instead. Which I mean.
Let me see that parachute jumping out of a plane, and let me see you swimming with the sharks, bitch. That fucking thing. Let me see that. Let me see you swimming with Orca. Oh, yeah, okay, fuck it.
He just has to swim with Turbo, and it'll be okay. That pacifies the Shamu.
I just thought we were better than that, Tina. Damn, I would have never said anything like that about you.
You don't have to sleep. No more sleeping for her, Xylee. There you go.
There we go. True.
Yes, finally some fucking content. Be a backstabbing bitch. Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Now.
Tina, you're gonna have to, accept the consequences. I think Xylee should come back strong. She should, when she's better, she should come back and be like, you fucked up. This is bullshit. You fucking made up that shit about me. Like, call her out, Xylee. Like, she fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a good joke. Like, she knows that's like the one thing you don't want to be talked about. Okay, she knows that. She knows that. She ain't stupid. Anyway, let's get to my favorite show. I say that sarcastically, by the way, just to let you know. So, Albert pops up on live. The chat is fucking miserable. The chat is so upset. It is being flooded with L's, I think. I'm pretty sure we could, hey, let's open the fucking stream and see. Let's see how much people fucking really hated this shit. Okay? Let's just show you.
They show. Albert, I'll let you talk in a
The
second.
chat's fucking broken right now.
I have some clips from previous locale live. Go blow it in
I don't want the W right now, but
so we're just gonna be.
There are some people that like Albert, but it was majority L's the whole time he was up there. As you can see, I'm skipping through, and his L's with the little Albert bird. I don't think people do want him back on live. The thing is, though, he is a cow, and I feel like live does need another cow. You know what I'm saying? It does.
Tell me why you're really here. Did Keem send you up?
I'm here. No, Keem had nothing to do with this. Keem said, Albert, you can intern anywhere. I said, you know what? I want live. I want live. Because I miss working with Steak. He said, you need to have somebody that can wrangle you and make you do something. Him and your mama are going to work on a prime time show. I don't trust your mama at all. First of all, he was never prime time. The way I look at it, right? I'm not going to throw your mama hate at him, right? But the way I look at it, right, is this guy was nothing on his own. If he was prime time, he wouldn't have to be fucking here. Okay, if you're prime time, he would be able to do it on his own somewhere and be fucking legendary on the Keem star level. Okay, so
no shit. Listen, the chat hasn't forgotten how things went down, Albert. They paid a lot of money to get rid of you. Okay, you did some scams. You were told to do these stunts that you never did, and the chat decides accordingly. Albert's trying to return, and he's trying to gain the favor of the people. He's trying to gain favor. He's trying to be like, I'm here, guys, and he thinks it's all just going to be fine and dandy. Albert, you've got a lot to answer for, and this is probably the worst time for you to show up on live. You need to take accountability for all the shit you said. You need to apologize. You need to tell the fucking truth straight up. And I don't even know how many people want you back in the LCU, because here's the thing. Your mother loses her shit over almost everything you do in the LCU. You're probably going to kill your mother with the amount of shit you do that drives her fucking doolally, right? You cause so many problems for her. It's crazy. It's crazy how much shit you cause for your mother. And I guess she causes her own problems, don't get me wrong as well. But bro, you gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta be responsible. You gotta stand up and say, I fucked up. We all gotta do that sometimes, you know? We all gotta do that.
Personally, I think the other reason your mom is still here.
Oh, that's about your mama. Another thing, you know, so Nightmare goes to confront. We'll get into Steak in a minute, and then we'll get into Boogie. But let's just get over the Albert stuff first. So Nightmare confronts Albert here. All right, so let's give that a little watch.
Oh, but let's talk about what you actually hear, though, right? Like Keem said, for you to be up here, you would have to create a false allegation on me to try and get me off. He said that live on Queens.
Well, now I look at it like this. Now the Boogie's in charge. I don't have to listen to Keem. Why do I got to make a fake allegation? Now the Boogie's in charge.
No one has to listen to Keem. No one has to listen to Keem. You guys only need to listen to me, and only for this one thing. No one has to listen to Keem. Keem is an absentee father. He is an absentee landlord. He will never walk back on your property again. You can shit in the walls. You can shit in the walls. What can he do? He'll never be in the same room as you again. Your daddy can't spay you if he gave you up. He's done. He's cooked. He's done.
Oh my god, this is a joke. All right, guys, I need you guys to pretend I'm doing good. This is the most important goal you'll ever see in your life. Okay, I'm doing great. Anyway, this mall shit is so fucking dumb. And look, the allegation, he's not going to do that. He's too lazy. He's not going to come up with anything interesting. Anyway, I've got this link twice. Maybe there's two. Let's get into Steak a little bit.
Or and shop for an engagement ring as a couple.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
So, Steak, what would it take for you to get a septum ring piercing?
You're holding hands now.
Oh.
We're married and we need an engagement ring. Let's go to Hellsberg Diamond.
By the way, I need to reference this as well before we get into the Steak shit. Hold up. LolCal Live started as a fucking disaster from the very beginning, okay? I think Boogie was running late. He was meant to run OBS. Hold up.
At Real History Explained super chatted $10.94. This is all right, old chap.
Thank you, buddy. I'll update my shit. It's on the other screen, though, so I'll do that in a sec. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your Real History Explained with the 15 Canadian. Anyway, Live started off like a fucking shit show, right? Because how it started was Boogie was running late. The stream went live about 2 minutes in because I think Nightmare was like, oh, fuck this. Well, I'm going live if he's not going to go live. So they were both streaming. They both did an intro. It like cut into Boogie's intro after where he was saying thank you to someone for becoming a cash cow or something. And then they had that whole fucking squabble of, oh, you stop streaming. No, you stop streaming. Because they didn't know who was actually putting the content out. What they should have done is enlarged the box and seen who was actually live and then stopped it. But that was a whole massive fuck up at the very beginning. I think that really set the tone for the whole show. I'm going to be honest.
That sounds Jewish.
Oh, Jesus
They probably
Christ.
have some good jewelry.
L'chaim. So, what would it take for you to do the septum ring, Steak? Like, what would we need to hit goal wise?
That's gonna hurt like a bitch, though, isn't it?
So this is what.
How many red donuts?
What kind of band do you want?
Fuck, he's sidetracking me.
Hi, how are you doing? Hi. Yes, we are looking for engagement rings today. I hope you don't mind. I am recording this. Oh, can I record it like this? No. Can I look at the jewels? No. Can I look over there? No. What am I supposed to record?
Nothing in here.
Okay. Can I record it from outside right here?
Sure. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
How am I supposed to get married? Bro, they hate white folks out here.
Okay,
All
Steak,
right, we'll find
relax.
another place. I guess we'll go to jails.
This IRL was a fucking disaster. So what it was, he walked around the mall for about an hour, maybe more, zooming into signs, zooming into products, asking some strangers, well, not really asking, but you kind of shouted it out, if they knew who Keemstar was. Obviously, nobody came back and turned around. That's the content, essentially. He spoke to a few people. It wasn't good. It was the worst IRL I've ever seen. He was just zooming in on products. It was like you were at the mall. You know, these malls in America mostly all look the same. I've been to many malls in the US. They all look very similar. I'm sure when you look at these shots, you're like, oh, that looks like my local mall. Because who cares about a fucking shopping mall? Like, dudes, I feel like go somewhere else. They should have just stayed at a setup with Jersey. If he was at his desk, it would have been a better stream. I'm sorry. This was a fucking disaster. he should have just had Jersey at the setup. That would have been infinitely better than whatever this fucking wandering around the mall shit was. Okay.
Okay, he didn't specify
Zales wants to make some sales.
That's actually fucking hilarious. He's like, how am I supposed to get married?
She said, sir, sir, you cannot do that, sir. No, sir, I don't like that, sir.
Nah.
So I had to leave.
If the next mistake, you know, it'd be funny if the next. You know what? That's kind of wild, though, don't you think, Nightmare? Like, what if you want to document for your children, like how you got?
That's what I was thinking. Dude. I think
You know
it's
what I
because
mean?
she's in the mustard bottle. You know, they're just not taking it seriously.
Y'all sell engagement rings? What section would we be looking at? Other section? Other side? Thank you so much.
This is why Zales is better.
Honey, I told you not to talk in public.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay, no, over here, baby. Clearance.
Clearance.
Let's see what we've got. That one's wide-bodied like you, my love. We got some blocky ones.
Wide-bodied like you.
This is live, by the way. This is Lolcow Live, the flagship show.
Here's the thing, guys. I don't like the idea of making it like a bunch of red
This is
donuts.
Lolcow Live, the flagship show, by the way. This is what we're watching. The best show, or what's supposed to be the best show in the network. And here's the thing about IRL content, real quick. Let me give you a debrief. Here's the thing about IRL content. It is harder than people think. Okay? You can't just walk around a public space and expect magic to happen. You need bits, you need energy, you need to actually interact with the people in an entertaining way. This was just two people walking around the mall looking lost, and then Boogie has some fucking medical emergency to try and save the show because it was a fucking disaster. That's clearly what Boogie was trying to do. He's like, oh shit, this is terrible, I'm gonna fake dying. You know, that's what happened. Clearly, we saw it. But look, when you leave your house, you think you're gonna do the best shit. But people have anxiety that they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. You know, you lock up, like Nightmare, for example. He knows he's not good at IRLs, right? And it's a thing where, like, if you're on your own or if you're with a small group, you just feel like you get a lot of anxiety because you're out in public doing stupid shit for content. Boogie is shameless. So sometimes when he goes out in his town, it can be really funny. Okay, there are some people that do IRLs and it can be funny, but they don't always hit. You need to have a solid plan. The Trump rally was funny with Boogie and Wings. That was great. I liked that. You know, it was a little bit of a letdown because it was meant to be better, but it was still good. Okay? Going IRL is very difficult, and not everybody should be doing it. Should you attempt it? Maybe. But, like, it has to be good. But don't set goals to do IRLs because usually IRLs let everyone down. And look, I'm not saying, oh, Josh is amazing at IRLs. I wouldn't do one. You know why? Like, I don't have anxiety when I go out in public. I don't get that kind of shit. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out there and because you don't know when you're outside what's going to happen. You can't plan for all the interactions you have unless you go to like an event and go, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's just terrible. This was live last night. This was Lolcow Live, the flagship show. And look, but even before the engagement part, where they're looking at the engagement rings, he was just zooming in on random signs and fucking products.
Member goal, okay? So we got 100 members.
What kind of payment plans they do?
Oh, Boogie's been waiting. I got him.
You got him?
They don't look like engagement rings.
So guys, if we get 100 members, Steak will be getting the bowl ring pierced.
You're not going to get an engagement ring at all at this rate. Hey, can I ask you some engagement ring questions? All right. So she's a little young. So we thought if she was older, you have to get a more expensive ring. But because she's young and doesn't know the finer things in life, we can start small.
I'm legal for the record.
Oh, yeah. She's old enough to marry. She's not old enough to have a fucking good job or any money or any nice things yet. But we're trying to make those happen slowly at a time.
Nightmare,
What type of ring is for that type of person?
Depends what she thinks.
She likes yellow.
Yeah.
That's her favorite color. Do y'all have yellow diamonds like Wiz Khalifa talks about?
Oh, the cringe.
Yellow gold.
All right.
Yo, you're in trouble. Why?
Yellow diamond.
That crypto shit.
He already kicked me out.
Well, another stream is taken down. Nice job, Steak. You're fired.
No, it's Keemstar. Keemstar attacked my.
Okay. So this was live. It gets worse, I feel like. It's not... I think it's embarrassing. I think it is. I think he should have just given it up after 10 minutes of realizing there's nothing there.
That little earpiece.
Oh, it's the police. All right. We're going to put the camera looking down for the Pope. Oh, it's women police. We might get shot.
What the
They're women police. We might get shot. Because they're women.
Right.
We might get shot.
He's right.
It's terrifying.
Bro, them pants are more horrific than that mustard bottle outfit, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was only Jersey meant to be in fancy dress.
They heard every second of that, by the way. They did not appreciate that fucking rhetoric at all, dude. If I get kicked out, those hoes are putting me in fucking handcuffs.
Is this where she gets the photo?
Jesus.
Look, it's true. It's true that women cops are.
I don't think they were Glass fans. They looked very young, but Jersey took a photo with two people. I'm pretty sure they were just doing it because she was a mustard bottle in the mall, so they could go and show their friends. Oh, I saw a lady with a mustard bottle. You know.
First, ask questions later. So are all cops, but women's cops shoot a little faster.
Do you know that from experience?
I'm just sexist, and I sort of felt like if I was in danger. I was in danger for a moment.
I'm confused where the fuck this is coming from.
Yeah.
It comes from the fact that female American cops are fucking dangerous. That's where it comes from.
I'm going to say this. I don't blame Jersey for any of this. This was probably Steak's idea. This is probably Steak's idea. But it wasn't good content overall, right? It wasn't. I think Albert's trying to get some favor back with the audience, okay? Because he needs to desperately do it. And what's the one thing that people have wanted him to do for probably about a fucking century LCU time? Get on the roof. And it's usually something he always starts to do and never does. And it's ridiculous. It's an ongoing bit forever. Guys, the roof is back. Are we surprised in any way? Peak content, Albert on the roof. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, this time, I'll talk about it after.
Watching the Albert Dan chat. W's or L's in chat.
Oh my God.
We are watching the Albert Dan fix one of the goals he scammed on LoCal Live. He is now going to jump off the roof to make it up to you. Here we go.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
He's actually doing it. He's actually doing it, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he there?
Oh, shit.
That's not a shot I ever wanted to see.
Just fucking dive forward, bro.
Like,
just lift, like, push your chest over, like, go, dive a little bit. Push yourself and push yourself.
How do I do that? Easier, I'll push you up. That's easy. You can't get up there. I need somebody to pull me up.
Get your fat ass up there, Albert.
That doesn't count, but will it?
No, you gotta claim your ass up there. Albert, you got this.
Of course it doesn't
You
happen.
got this, bro.
Listen to me, dude.
Albert.
This is his attempt at getting a redemption arc, guys.
Oh, there's Tina. There's
fine,
Tina.
Mom. Fine.
You won't cave it in, you dumbass.
Fine. No roof today, guys.
What?
Okay. So this time, Tina showed up and stopped him. Convenient. Very, very convenient. Almost like he knew his mum would save him from actually having to do anything at all. And here's the thing, Albert. Like, you think that you want this redemption arc, right? But you won't actually do anything to redeem yourself. You won't be accountable. You'll just show up, promise things, and then you don't deliver. You don't deliver, and that's just classic Albert. That's what we know Albert to be. He just doesn't deliver anything over the whole time he's been here. He's been promising to jump off the roof like for 100 streams now across 5 different shows, and it never happens. He hypes everyone up and then backs out every single time. And it's not just the roof he does that with. He does that with a lot of things. Luckily, Nightmare wisely didn't set a goal for the roof jump because there's a chance he wouldn't do it and they would have scammed people. Right? He definitely would have scammed people on that one. Let's be real. And then, so we go back to the mall, okay? We're back to the mall, guys. The exciting part. The mall! The mall! We love the mall. We love the mall, guys, right? We're fucking mall rat teenagers just hanging around the mall doing silly shit because it's fun. Yay! LoCal Live, flagship show.
It's already fucking...
I have a hole in there forever. I'm not going to wear it
Terrible audio.
forever. They're going to
Terrible
force me to
connection.
do it.
It's a long story.
She's mustard.
Mustard.
It's irrelevant.
At least these people are smiling. At least someone smiled on live. She's feeling awkward, but this girl's smiling over here.
So
Someone enjoyed the
here's free,
content, I
just have
guess.
to buy the actual jewelry.
You're saying with this device,
How much does it cost with the needle?
it's a $40 fee. They make foster it.
Can't hear a fucking word, by the way.
How much is the jewelry? What would a good nose piercing for me look like?
Do you want titanium? Why would titanium? I was gonna say you want titanium.
I hate that.
So it would probably be like $80.
$80. Okay. Well, thank you.
Or you can get it and take it right out.
Yes. There's people on the internet that hate me and they want me to do stupid things. So this is
The
one of
live
those
is
things.
cooked. You're right.
Yeah. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so what's the situation, Steak? Give us the rundown, because that conversation was a little bit in and out.
$120.
$120 for a piercing?
That is extortionate, I will say.
Spending $120, dude. I'll go back to the house, get a needle, and I'll just.
It's because apparently they have like actual needles there. It's not even just a little gun.
Okay.
Wait, how the fuck does they cost that much? Doesn't make any sense.
Because it's the fucking mall,
At
bro.
the mall. So okay, the piercing is free if you use the gun. If you want a needle, which is what the chat said to do, the needle cost $40. And then the cheapest fucking nose piercing they had was $60, which means I'm just fucked. And my nose hurts.
So retarded.
It is retarded. Now, here's the thing. Like, getting a piercing, sure, whatever, right? Keem comes on, says what he says.
I have no problem paying for the nose ring.
Oh, it's.
Now, come on, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I have no problem. What is it, 120? That's easy. Yeah.
This is the Keystone I've been wanting. This is the Keem I've been wanting. The one who fucking helps the show. Let's fucking go!
Yeah. So, you know, I don't think they ever set a goal or hit. I think they did. I don't remember.
Oh.
Okay, they did. 28 out of 100 members for Steak to get a nose pie. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, it means piercing. Okay, right, he's writing it. Sorry. I mean, do we care if he gets a piercing or not? Like, guys, can you tell me, one in the chat, if you think a piercing or getting a piercing is entertaining for a goal? I just want to know. Because here's the thing, they're in the mall and they're using that as the content. I don't think that's good content. I would just get the fucking piercing, right? Right? Yeah, Turbo's got the TCS link for cash now. He's got it. I sent him it. But yeah, they hit the goal the first time. No. It's not, is it? Like, it was seeing him get stabbed in the nose. I don't think it's good.
Fuck me. Okay, I guess that's back up then.
This is the Keem I've been fighting for. This is the fucking Keem. Let's fucking go!
Oh, what is the difference? Is she still being an asshole to me? Motherfucker.
Oh, your signal's dipping a little bit there. But, I mean, guys, I guess it is what it is. The goal's back up with 28 out of 100 members, and Keem will be paying for Steak to get a nose piercing.
Anyway, I think Boogie sees how much of a fucking disaster this was. Right? He's depressed. He's like, God, this is embarrassing. So he starts to do Boogie things, like acting up and going crazy. He gets, and then let's go to 103 real quick. Let's see what little old Boogie does, okay? I say little, but you know.
Huh?
Look.
Okay,
look,
fuck.
I think I understand what you're saying.
He's only doing this to support the show because he wants to see me fucked and have to get this nose piercing.
Yeah. Boogie, you fucking good, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Are my eyes okay to look okay? Look, if it gets worse, I'll okay, maybe I'll come lay down or something, okay?
Hello?
I'll let you know if it gets worse, okay?
What the fuck? Boogie, you good, bro? What the fuck is going on?
Okay, what the fuck is happening?
Oh,
we're gonna shut this bitch down. I'm not gonna have to get my fucking nose.
No, I
pierced.
just haven't
And those members have to go to something else, Boogie. I say we flip the script. They didn't want to see me get my nose pierced. Fucking flip it on Nightmare. Make him do something stupid. Make him fucking go, I don't know, kick down somebody's door.
Terrible.
I like
what
that.
What the fuck? Oh, vandalizing someone's property, you mad bastard.
Just one door, dude.
That's actually crazy.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure Boogie did this to try and save the fucking disaster of a show. You know, he went pale, said he was on Adderall, said he needed to go to the hospital, made everyone worried, and then called back 15 minutes later like, oh, I'm fine, guys. Like, as if that's something fucking, you know, that's gonna save the show. Nightmare was genuinely concerned. Chat was concerned. It was probably just a panic attack, apparently. But let's watch him try and save the show, guys. He's trying to save this fucking disaster of a show. Maybe the worst local live episode I've ever seen.
I've been taking Adderall.
What?
Okay, well, fucking for what?
Are you prescribed Adderall?
No.
So you would. Why are you taking Adderall if you're not prescribed it?
Exactly. You're abusing Adderall.
I wanted to lock in on live. I thought live was dying, and I was. I haven't slept. I haven't really been sleeping.
You were taking.
You're just doing. You think you're gonna be sleeping on Adderall? I don't understand.
You'd be taking performance-enhancing drugs for life.
And
You're a terrible actor, Boogie. You're the worst actor ever. Stop fucking trying to sympathy bait and trying to fucking give something. You were trying to give the show something. I get it. Because you saw how much of a disaster that IRL was because it was dog shit. They should have just stayed as set up. What? Honestly, it would have been more fun to have Jersey at the desk with Steak and just them fucking around doing silly shit. I don't know, play some Twister, do something crazy. I don't know, you know what I mean? Anything would have been infinitely better than this. Mustard bowl, sure, but like everything else, oh my god.
Oh god, I forgot I'm in the concert.
now my chest hurts a lot, and I don't feel.
Okay, Boogie, we believe you, bro.
Boogie, do I need to go back to my setup? And we just pretend this whole earring thing never happened because it's already closing down.
I know, you're in trouble. Why? Oh, shit. That crypto shit.
Take a baby aspirin, Boogie.
Here we go.
And baby, do we have aspirin?
If it is like a heart attack or whatever, then aspirin, yeah. That can.
It's better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry.
That can literally save your life. I just want to inform you before you get too far into this dying thing that
the mustard with Steak is Jersey from Local Glass.
it is against TOS to die on stream.
I'll try to disconnect before I pass out or something. Okay? Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
Like, are you trying to get the stream taken down?
Look at him,
No,
bro.
man. I'll try to stay alive for the stream. Is that what you want? I'll try to make it another fucking 50 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Steak. Let's head back to your setup, mate.
Yeah, I think exactly. Nightmare knows this is dog shit. He's like, head back to your setup, bro. This is terrible. And it was fucking garbanzo. Fucking Jim Crick would have shot himself had he watched this. You know what I mean? Like, this is
having a panic attack, right?
We're not hitting this member goal.
Wait,
Okay.
is it a Boogie?
No,
if
not.
it's serious,
And the reason you're not hitting the member goal is because, one, nobody cares. You know, that's something you should just do. Like, I don't think that should be a goal, to be honest. And, like, the whole stream was just shit. From the start, they didn't know who was streaming. It was a mess. Then Albert was on. Nobody wanted Albert to be there. Then they had, Jersey's going to be a mustard. You know, it was cool seeing Steak and Jersey together. It's always cool to see hosts interact and do things. I'll give it that. But, like, what they did was shit. It was just shit. And I just feel like there was no substance to the whole IRL.
You go to the hospital. Just go. Just fucking go.
I don't know what it is, man. I hurt.
Jim Crick is not impressed.
Is it worse than normal, or is it the thing that always happens to you? What is it?
It's a little worse than normal.
Oh, then you got to go.
Okay, listen. I've been taking Adderall, Keem. Since.
Okay, you've been taking Adderall because Keem mentioned Adderall. You said Keem was on Adderall and cocaine on Jester, but you're just trying to be fucking funny now. Look, the show was so bad that Boogie had to fake a medical emergency to give it some fucking drama. Think about that. That's how dire this show was. And I'm sure a lot of you just like fell asleep or went to do something else or switched it off. Or maybe you were watching because you were thinking, God, this might get better soon. This might get better soon. This might get better soon.
I don't know.
No, he has been taking Adderall, I heard.
I've been trying to lock in on live to fucking fix the problem, man. I've been trying to fix the fucking problem, and I've been taking Adderall. I got it from a friend.
I don't know if this is a troll because I've been accused of. You guys accused me of being on coke and Adderall, so I don't know if this is real.
They didn't do anything.
Am I talking about mermaids and donuts right now? No. Okay. I'm telling you, in order to try to get live fixed, I got some Adderall from a friend. I tried taking it. It really worked well on Monday. You said it was a masterpiece performance, and so I kept taking it, man. Fuck off. Fuck off.
We've been waiting for this day.
Oh, fuck me, I'm streaming. Sorry. Guys, I just had to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall asleep. It's so unprofessional. I'm like catnap right now. Shit. No, it's fucking boring, bro. It's so boring. Chat was like, is this real? If it is, go to the hospital. Keem said the same. If it's fake, fuck you. But like, I have to cover this because I have to show you guys how garbage this really was. And I think it just gets worse and worse every minute.
Goodbye, Boogie. Medium skin tone emoji modifier, medium skin tone emoji modifier, medium skin tone emoji modifier.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Alpha was better. Alpha was a better show last night, and it wasn't good. It was all right, but it was a much better show than live last night, and that's embarrassing. You know, if you've got the, number 25 show on the leaderboard fucking putting out better content than you, that's embarrassing. I would have rather have watched Lacey Phantom and the Jar guy do a whole stream than this, and I actually did. I switched over after a while. I was like, God, this is garbage.
Medium skin,
and it is miserable that Alpha was better. That is miserable. That is, guys, how miserable is it that Alpha was better? How miserable? That is embarrassing. That is sad. I would just be like, I'm quitting after that. Like, if someone told me God Alpha was better than live last night, oh, I'd come back with the best stream that anyone's ever seen. I'd have to, right? I'd have to plan something. I'd have to do a really good fucking show the next day, because that's what people were doing. If you went over to the Alpha chat, people were saying, oh, coming over here because live is boring. That was a lot of the conversation in the Alpha chat. If people are going to another stream and saying it was terrible, I literally had to come here because I can't watch that, and I do want to watch the LCU. It's sad. You're letting the viewers down with this. I feel like they went into this without a plan. There was no plan at all. They were just like, let's go live. Stakes IRL. Nice one, lads. Nice one, lads. It'll be great.
Tone emoji modifier, medium skin tone emoji modifier,
go to
medium
hospital,
skin tone
mate.
emoji modifier, medium
hold
skin
it from
tone
here.
emoji modifier, medium skin tone 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 emoji modifier, medium skin tone.
You need to go to the hospital.
You need to go to the hospital. Yeah.
Okay.
Hezzy, can you get Chad?
Damn.
Can you get Chad?
Oh,
yeah.
How many times have we seen this where he's like, oh, get Chad, we got to go hospital? I swear we've seen this like 5 times.
They're kicking me out of the call. We got to go.
Pay yourself scene 2. Let us know what's going on, all right? Bye-bye.
Okay, so you're kicking him out. I should get back to my setup and leave them all, yeah?
Yeah, you should have done that in the first 10 minutes right here at the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't you have to do the challenge?
Well, we didn't
We
hit
have to do the note.
We didn't hit the goal, Keem. We have 39 out of 100 members. People just didn't fuck with it, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought you hit the goal already.
No, they just had me go look to see if they could do it.
Interesting. Well, if Boogie does die and then you didn't get the nose ring, you know, that would not be good.
This is the same cunt who faked cancer before, so forgive me if I don't believe a fucking word that comes out of Boogie's mouth when he starts clutching his chest and acting like, you know, the boy who cried wolf, except the boy is a 50-year-old man who faked cancer, and now nobody knows if he's actually dying or just seeking attention. You know, he has burned through every ounce of goodwill that he possibly could. When you've lied about cancer, everything else becomes suspect. No one will ever take you seriously if you're actually not well. But they do anyway, because, you know, they don't want to take a chance, but you're just a fucking
Bro,
absolute mess.
You're an evil bastard.
I'm just saying.
Guys, we're almost done with live. We're gonna get onto other shit after this. Like, honestly, it was that dreadful that I'm in pain right now. I am in pain. I am in pain. Save me! Oh my god! Fuck off, bro. You can't save your show by dying. I mean, if you did die for real, maybe you would. It would go viral. I don't know, but like, you're not dying for real. So.
Steak, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'll
All
do
right,
it,
chat.
whatever. I'll do it for Chad,
Chat.
whatever.
Just get the members. No, well, we have to hit the goal. If the goal's not hit, I didn't know that. I thought the goal was hit, but you just didn't want to spend $120.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that is a big iffy, to be fair, because like it should not cost anywhere near that amount. Like, that's actually fucking insane.
It's the fucking normal, bro. I'm telling you, everything's like triple the price over here.
That's fucking retarded.
I mean, I would have guessed that a piercing like that would
Both hands in celebration. Light skin tone person raising both hands in celebration.
Considering he's celebrating Boogie's potential fucking downfall, yeah, I would assume so.
Does he come back in this clip? I'm skipping forward. This is just them sitting at a fucking table
Nice,
doing the best IRL anyone's ever seen. And then, so Steak finally, after this whole time, decides, guys, I'm going to go back to my setup. Boogie's dying, and I should be at my setup. I don't think he ever reaches his setup, though. I think, oh, he does.
Well, here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are stuck in a bit of a fucking loop here.
Yep.
All right. Leave my fucking comb over alone. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's no way.
At Bigren99 just gifted 5.
Bro, we're gonna have to make him do it another day if we hit this now, because like he's literally fucking leaving, man.
I think Nightmare right now, he's doing his absolute best to try and move things along, but like I feel like he can't because the show was so shit that he's just like, oh god, what do I even say or do right now? I feel like I actually feel kind of bad for him. I know he's a part of the show and he should have come with something too, but I do have more leniency for him because Boogie did that fake gay shit where he fucking pretended to die. Steak did the worst IRL anyone's ever seen. I mean, Nightmare was just to himself. I'm sure he didn't even know this was going to happen. You know, he has cracked before, and I know he does the show meeting or whatever. I don't think they even have those anymore, to be honest. Do they? Was there a meeting for this episode? It doesn't seem like there was a local live meeting for this episode. Did you stop having meetings because Keem stopped joining? Like,
even.
Yo, you're in trouble. Why? Oh shit. That crypto shit.
Not trust some random person to just fucking impale my body and brand me.
But yeah, that's what happens, right? They move on to that. Let's see. Boogie then comes back. And obviously, this is our last live clip, I'm pretty sure, hopefully, thank God. Please be the last live clip, please! You know, I'm begging this is the last live clip, and I'm sure you are too, because this was fucking dreadful. I've never seen a stream worse. I would rather watch Zeta Ray's personal channel. I would rather watch one of those fucking shitty portrait streamers on the phone, you know, when you swipe YouTube and you get a random cunt like drawing or doing calligraphy. I'd rather watch that for fucking 4 hours than watch this for even one. And unfortunately, we have been watching live. Unfortunately, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, because at the same time this is bad, I'm kind of making this show bad by watching it. That's how dreadful it was. It's contagiously bad. It's contagiously dog shit. I've never been more embarrassed to be part of the LCU after watching this stream from our flagship show.
Boogie?
I have never been this embarrassed before. Never been this embarrassed to be part of this network watching this from the main show in the LCU. The main show. Guys, this looks like a bottom fucking 2 show right now. And look, they can do better. We've seen it, okay? That stream when they were giving Keem shit and Steak was losing his mind, it was entertaining. It was entertaining then. No one knew like what was going on, but it was entertaining. You know, everyone said fake or real. I love it, you know? But the next day, they kind of did the same thing, but fell flat. And then they come up with this, and I'm just miserable.
Hey, man.
Are you good? Where you at?
Yeah,
Thank you for the 2 months. Comicsoid, I think. Loving Solo Josh today. You and your mama had the best tryouts ever. That was fun, yeah. We should do more of that. I like those tryouts. I want to say my favorite hosts are randomly. My favorite hosts in this network right now are Jaffe and your mama. Even when they fight, I find it funny a little bit. They're my 2 favorite hosts. I respect them a lot. I think Jaffrey's doing something different. I think your mama's doing something different. And I really respect the work they do.
Fine, I feel great.
Those are the shows that I'm proud to be part of the network, because Crypt has its downsides. It has a lot of downsides, but I do like Jaffe as someone who has good conversation. They're better shows than most of these.
I went to the corner store.
Yeah. You fucking cunt.
Yep, 3 sips of beer, guys. 3 sips of beer.
I feel a lot better.
You fucking bitch.
Hey, and I was making up the Adderall thing. I was making that up.
Yeah, we knew.
I was making that up, dude.
We knew that.
Come at me for Adderall. Do not. I made that up.
You did the fake. You fucking I was fucking concerned about you.
Oh, no.
Nightmare was visibly very concerned, right? He was visibly concerned for Boogie. Like, genuinely, he looked kind of like, oh, fuck. Like, this is real. Oh, my God. You know? And it's just... If it was funny in any way or entertaining, it would be great. But just doing this... Guys, let me emulate. Let me emulate what fucking Boogie did. Let me show you how boring it really is. I took an Adderall. Oh, God. Oh, God. And yet you have co-hosts there that are talking with you and being like, you're right, and you're replying to them, but yeah, it's just fucking dreadful, isn't it? Just fucking dog shit. Absolute dog slip.
No, my chest hurt like a motherfucker for a couple minutes. I thought it might be a panic attack. I didn't know. I listened to Keem, but then me, Chad, and Desi got in the car, started to drive to Washington Regional, and I started feeling better. So I got this. I stopped, and I got this. I mean, I don't know if it works, Keem, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
You motherfucker.
Was that ASMR? Guys, yeah, this is ASMR. I'm going to die like Boogie. Oh my God. Help me. I'm dying. I'm dying. I don't know. Fuck this shit. Are we done with that clip? Thank fuck. Okay, I think we're done with live. Live is garbage right now. And they did so good the other day. They had like 4K viewers concurrent almost. They were like 3,900 and something. They were doing well. And we know that. We saw it, you know, and people shed doubt on whether they were really mad at Keem or they were just playing up to it to try and... Because my opinion is this. They saw the comments they were getting, because the YouTube comments on live are the worst comments you'll ever fucking read. They are awful, right? But on that episode, people liked it, but I think they took everything that everyone's been commenting for like the last fucking 7 weeks, and they just made that all of their complaints, and they were agreeable to the audience, and so they looked good, and it looked fun, and it looked real. And I think they were just, I do think they were pissed off with Keem, but I think they were pandering to everything the audience thinks to try and get some favor back, pandering to what your mama thinks. You know, we played that clip yesterday where Boogie went up to fucking Yo Mama and he started sucking his ass, and Yo Mama he caught that shit. Okay, he was like, yeah, I really appreciate you, you know, really trying to be like me, you know, like when you did blackface, get the fuck off my stream. Great, that was epic. That was fucking awesome, because he knew Boogie was talking out of his ass. He's trying to suck up to Yo Mama, so Yo Mama treats Live better. Oh, be nice to me, Local. Be nice to Local Live, please. You know, no one's gonna take your shit, Boogie. I'm sorry, bro. You're fucking washed right now. You are washed. And you said you gave up your clout to come here. As if, bro. You know, the only clout you've had recently was from the documentary with Mike Klum. And even then, you didn't like massively blow up over it, but you came to the LCU and did very well here. Having a good show, Local Live with Keem and Wings, or Tommy and Wings, it was good. It was entertaining. You guys put on a show. It was great. Like, everyone enjoyed it, and Live progressed in a really positive way for a long time. And then it just got dog shit when we started circulating with other hosts and changing everything out. You know, I would go as far as to say now that Tommy, Boogie, and somebody else would be better for Live. Because I'm so upset with how Live is going right now. I know a lot of you guys are too. Can they do like a good episode here or there? Absolutely they can. You know, but it feels like nobody cares. It feels like nobody gives a fuck. You know, and I'm sorry, Nightmare, but sometimes it does look like you care for Cracked more than you care for Live. It does. But and I think you said you've admitted that to Boogie, so I'm not trying to like be a dick about it or anything, Nightmare, but I think you have admitted that, like, you know, you love Cracked and Cracked is your real passion. So should you, and you know, they always fuck with you about like, oh, get Nightmare off the show, and it's really weird that I don't think you really gave them any heat, because that episode before you were traveling, they were dogging on you like crazy, being like, oh yeah, get rid of Nightmare. It's like, Boogie, did he really want you gone? And then you get on the show and then everything's fine and everyone's all happy and it's you guys against Keem. They kind of fucked with you, bro, while you were gone. I'm going to be honest. You should watch that stream. I feel like you should bring the heat to them. You should bring the heat to them, Nightmare, because they fucking fucked you a little bit. I'm going to be real.
That's Sicilian Princess 10312 super chatted $10. You're doing great, Josh.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Sicilian. That's very kind of you. Let me update my shit, which is on the other screen. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I'll update it when we get there. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Very kind. What the fuck is Cracked? Josh explained. It's another hangout show. Nightmare loves improvising. That's like, and he usually does it quite well. I think Cracked is Test with Xylee. That's my opinion of Cracked. I think they'll do better at a different time. I do, because like during Fat Camp, Cracked was incredible. Cracked was incredible during Fat Camp because they were together. It was fun. There was shit going on. It was fucking good, right? Like, I think we can all agree Cracked was great at Fat Camp. We can all agree on that. But you know, Keem took Tess away basically. He made it into gay. Then Nightmare got taken off for all the Zeta shit. So he basically lost Tess. But I think Cracked is basically the new Tess without the thing. You know, that's how I feel, and I'm not trying to be hateful. Like, I think those two can do really good shows over there, and they have done too. They've done some great shows on Cracked. But I think right now, I don't know what's going on with that. But I think they just need a different time, because at the end of the day, they're fucking themselves with the 4 hours. Xylee jumps from Reapers to Cracked. Nightmare jumps from Cracked to Live, and I think that's fucking them up a bit. I do. I feel like they're fucking out with those 4 hours. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Wait, why have I got a fucking reap about that?
Super chatted $9.99. Way to go, Josh. You're killing it. Donut emoji.
Thank you. That's very kind. Why did a Reaper? Oh, that's the TCS. That's why. Thank you, Stephanie Bakes Things. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Very kind. But yeah, I don't know. Let's move on though. We're gonna move on. Guys, I know we've talked, you probably watched the stream about all this shit, but we're going to get into it anyway. Actually, let's watch Gold first, because I want to see what this is. Keem jumps on to talk to Kalo. So Kalo said to Nightmare that he will do anything Keemstar says because he's scared of him, by the way. That's what Kalo said. He said he's scared of Keemstar, and he believes that he will just do anything Keemstar says. So he did that live stage thinking, God, I'll do whatever he says. I'm scared of him, which is fine, I guess. You know, and I feel bad for Kalo that he doesn't have the he's autistic, right? So he doesn't have the skills to navigate conversation and say no or say like I don't want to do that. I do feel bad for him. I do. You shouldn't be scared of your boss, right? I mean, everyone has a little bit of fear of him because you don't want to be fired for anything, right? You want to keep your job at the same time. So you have to be respectful to your boss in a way. But this is the LCU. I think I'm on 3 out of 10. I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened on Gold.
What's up, Keem?
What's up, Kalo? Kalo, did I hire you just to bully you because you're autistic?
Oh my God.
I thought I was hired just because I burnt my ass on some pizza.
That was funny when he did that, by the way. And then they made the map of his ass scars. That was funny. That was peak Kalo content. I missed the old Gold with Nightmare, Boogie, Iceman, or Nightmare, Boogie, Kalo. It was it was good. I feel like if they planned more, that show would have really, really killed it. But like, Kalo was always out and about in his car doing stupid shit, you know. It was entertaining. It wasn't all the time. It was just like moments were really great. But I liked the old Gold. I really did.
Well, according to Steak, I hired you just to bully you because you're autistic.
Are we coping that hard, Keem? Come on, brother.
I'm just asking him. I think are you trying to say Kalo shouldn't speak for himself?
No, I find it hilarious
Nightmare,
that you're still talking about it in the announcements, in the main chat, you know, in messages, going live, talking about it. And then you come here, I think it's funny. That's all.
Okay. Well, you can have a laugh, but no words, okay? Because I'm talking. I think it's ridiculous that Lolcow Live should control, Kalo's mouth. I think Kalo should be able to speak for himself.
Huh?
Well, I don't think you bullied me. The only thing I've done is try to be on my best behavior because I've been a little afraid because I don't want to mess up because I love it here.
Okay. Do you think that I was eager to hire you?
No, because of our frenemies past. Yeah, but that's about it.
Okay. So I don't want to hire you. I didn't even want you in the Discord.
Well,
you know that?
Keem's, whenever he's on a fucking call, like in a show, he breaks up almost every single time now. I don't know what's changed over there, but he breaks up almost every time. You guys have seen it, right? Like every show Keaton goes on, he's breaking up.
I know. I didn't want you in the Discord. Then you kept donating to the show or whatever. You were behaving in chat, so I allowed you in the Discord. Then you called into shows. You did some good stuff with Nightmare and Billy, right? And then they pleaded for you to get interned, and I gave you intern, right? And then eventually you got host, and you earned it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this bullshit narrative that y'all spun then, Nightmare? I'm confused.
Who's y'all? Didn't Steak say that?
Well, do you back him up? Do you back Steak in saying that?
Am I Steak?
Well, I'm asking you if you agree with him.
Why is Nightmare sat like way back?
Do I
from the
agree
camera?
with you directly hiring Kalo just to bully him? No. Do I think that you take advantage of hiring inexperienced people to like satiate your ego on times? Absolutely yes.
You think I hire?
I don't think he does that. I think Keem just hires people. You know what I mean? I don't think he does it for. I don't think it's ego. I think it's like, oh, this is a retard or this is a moron. They might do something retarded. I think it's more that. I could be wrong. What do you guys think about that? How do you think he hires people? Because with me, what he did, I said no to becoming a host like 6 times or 5 times maybe. Because I'd be at work when he was asking me in my office, and he'd be like, he'd jump in the Discord call because I would listen to Discord while I was at work, right? And he'd be like, Josh, you're gonna be on a show. I want you, you know. I said no like 4 times, and then eventually I was like, okay, I'll help Fire out. I'll help you like get the subscribers. I was gonna leave after that, but then he was like, oh, you're gonna go on bus. We're gonna put you in prime time. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I have no idea what you saw in me, but at the time, it was so random. I never expected to stay here and be a host. I just wanted to help the community out and be a mod. You know what I mean? I like it here. I like the people.
You're inexperienced people to flex on them.
No, that's not what I said. You're rewording my statement.
Okay, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to follow this.
Okay. Do I think that you hire people with no experience and use that as leverage to kind of mock them and make yourself, like, you know, satiate your ego, yes, I do.
Okay, well, if this is...
I don't think it's ego. That's not the reason he hires people. Tell the truth, you came to fuck up Sweet Tea's computer. When she said that I laughed my ass off. When she was like, he fucked up my computer. And then she was confronted about it by someone, and then she was like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. It was, I fucked up her computer, not her spilling coke over her fucking 7 microphones. I do like Sweet Tea. She's funny. I think me and Sweet Tea have a better relationship now than we did when we worked together. Like, I came in very fresh and very new. I was told to act a certain way on bus, so I just did that. And I wasn't myself at all. I think if I was myself on bus, it would have gone a lot better. But I wasn't. It was fucking garbage. I tried, though. I did put lots of work in. But it was a fucking shit show.
It's like the LCU, right? And it's based on, you know, the audience members could potentially be a host and be on a show. That puts me at a disadvantage. Where would I get the experience from, people from?
That's not what I said, though.
Mm-hmm. Is that not what you said? Is that a higher end?
No, I don't think there's an issue in itself with hiring people with no experience. Well, no, I think that a part of you, at times, likes to take advantage of the fact that they have no experience and use intimidation tactics. Like, I'm fucking Keemstar. What do you mean? I'm Keemstar. And you
all right, do you guys think he intimidates people to hire them? I don't think he does. I think he intimidates people because he's very serious. He's very sure. He's very stern. To hire people, I don't know, but like in general, yes. I think he strikes fear in a lot of people. People don't want to speak out against him, and the thing is you can get fired for anything, honestly. Like, you know, you can get banned from the Discord for anything too, and it's his universe, so he has every right to do so. I don't think he's like hiring people for ego. I think he just hires them because they're retards. Does he hire inexperienced people? Absolutely, and sometimes those people become good. He takes a chance on people. I think he gives people a lot of chances. But does he treat them badly sometimes? I would say so, but like, it is what it is. It's Keem. He just wants things done a certain way. When you let him down, he gets upset. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Play the ego.
But I am Keemstar, and I am better at this than everyone here.
Okay.
Right.
I can't change that. Should I be someone else?
The thing is, he's been doing this for a very long time. He has a lot of talent because of how much he's built. You know, he started out on Halo. Keemstar started out on Halo, being recorded by somebody else who put him on YouTube because he thought they were funny. They thought Keem was funny. And he was just talking shit to people on Halo. And people thought he was so funny. Then he started doing YouTube, right? And he was very successful from then on. But I don't think he started great. I think he started pretty mediocre. And he got way better. And Drama Alert was incredible when he got to that level. You know what I mean? Like, he really did excel, but it takes time to excel like that.
Else, should I be a different person?
Again, you misunderstanding what I'm saying. I didn't realize dyslexia worked with like mouth to mouth, but like
I really don't know what you're saying because it would make no sense. I would have to hire, you know, some of the best YouTubers on the platform that would never come here in the first place because they already know how to do this, right?
Yeah.
But I'd have to hire them, you know, people that are on the same level as me for your logic to work.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But again, you are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I said you use certain aspects of that outcome to your advantage.
Are we just is this like a looping conversation right now?
Satiate your overinflated ego.
I think they're looping.
What do you mean my advantage? Advantage to make myself feel good?
It's easier to target people who are new at their job than it is to target someone that's been in the field for 15 years. Is that not correct?
Okay, so when people like do something bad and they like you interrupt people when they call in, I should say.
Oh God, yeah. Well, that's one of Nightmare's weakest points, is when he interrupts people or when he's fighting with people, he just fucking steamrolls them down. I think if he got better at that, he would be a lot better. Like that one thing, and I think he's working on it, and I think he is getting better, but, you know, there are times. There are times.
Because if I do...
He just gets very emotional about things.
Wait, let me finish.
Who cares?
Since you have inexperience, right, when you interrupt content the next time, I should do nothing. Because if I say anything, like you suck and you're ruining the content, then I would be bullying, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, actually, I think that's a fair way to interject yourself. However, you do other things that I would say inflate your ego. Like, here's a hypothetical. Here's like a scenario to paint a picture of what you do, right? Like, if I see a toddler struggling to walk, I'm like, oh, that's a toddler learning to walk then. If you see a toddler struggling to walk, you go, you dumb fucking bitch, look at me, look how I can walk and you can't, you dumb bitch. That's what you do, right?
Hold up. The frustration on my end when I start like being mean about my teaching is when I wasn't listened to the first time.
Yeah, but you
That's where the
understand the toddlers
frustration
don't know English, right?
Well, this is not a toddler. You're a full-grown adult, and if I tell you, quit fucking interrupting the content, shut the fuck up, quit just blabbering over and over again, sit back and let the other person respond, and you continue to do that, at some point, I'm just going to call you a fucking idiot and you suck at this job. I'm going to start picking.
Were you referring?
Look, do I think? Here's the thing. I'm in the middle here. I agree that he should give people shit when they suck or when they do something bad or if they're not doing great. If it's like a small thing, I think you should just tell them. Just be like, oh, dude, like, you know, this could be better, that could be better. Good luck for next time. I feel like sometimes he jumps in super angry straight away. But I also think it depends who it is. And I think if he offered people more guidance, not a training video, no one needs a fucking training video, but like if he sees like something bad that somebody does, which he kind of does on Jester, but it's not like to every employee. Like, I mean, they are kind of tutorials to everyone to take note. But at the same time, if he just like, I don't know, said to some people like, hey, you know, if you just did this more or did that less, your show would be way better. Then I think that would help a lot of the shows. But I think there's some shows that are just dead in the water, and because they need a lot of support. There are some shows that need a lot of support. Okay, like Fire, I have no idea what's even happening on Fire. I haven't watched Fire since that episode they did where White Albert was the goal they set for him to be rehired, and they didn't hit it, but they hit another $600 goal to keep him fired because he sucks that bad. God, White Owl is awful. White Owl is awful. That guy was bad, and I was hoping he would like snap out of the bullshit he was doing and get better, but he never did.
So that one scenario, when that's not even the scenario I'm talking about. I thought that there's times where you just go in like just no, you talk about that one scenario.
One scenario of you interrupting people.
Right. The one insult you have towards me, right? Of me like interrupting you. You're bringing up that one thing, very specific, right, to me. I mean, in a general aspect as well.
Okay.
You notice how Kalo and Snowgoth aren't just blurting out random things right now?
Mm-hmm.
They've identified.
Exactly. And here's the thing. A lot of the times when I'm on a panel, okay, there'll be times where I'm quiet because I feel like my input does not have any bearing on the conversation. It's not a good thing to do or like interrupt, and I want the content to play out. So there's a lot of times, even like yesterday when we had Tina and Mike on, I wanted to let Tina and Mike say what they had to say, and then Xylee would jump in with questions, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a back seat here and let them do it. I said some things towards the end of that conversation when I wanted to say some stuff, but I knew that the content and what people wanted to see was Mike and Tina either dig themselves into a hole or sweep themselves out of it, like whatever they, you know, everyone wanted to see that. So sometimes I try and take a step back, and I feel like I should talk more on certain situations, but I'm very, I feel like I try to be very respectful of people and not talk over them. Like if I start to hear Xylee talk, I try and stop immediately and go, okay, I'm gonna let her speak. Like that's how I just am with people. I like to share the space. I don't like to be like, oh, I'm the main character, I'm the best, everyone. On a solo, that kind of is how it is because I have to. But like working with people, I like to be respectful. I like to make sure everyone has a space. And sometimes other people aren't like that and they just make it about them. I mean, some people are like that, but people do need to overall get better at sharing the space and realizing it's not all about them. I think that is the one issue that a lot of people have. A lot. Like, this is a fucking, you know, all these shows are with co-hosts, you know, and you have to, like, utilize your co-hosts and give them time and space and let them have their things, let them be funny, let them, you know, that's just how it is. And if you have, like, a panel conversation with 4 people on, you can't just, like, start jumping in with useless shit and ruin the actual content. Or, like, that stream where, who was fighting, Yo Mama and Tech, and Angel was doing the things with the things and shaking around so much, so like hyperactively that it kind of distracted from the content. Like you can do silly stuff like there was one conversation between I think Savage and Twiggy or someone, and I started eating a tin of beans. And I think that's in our intro, or that might have been on a different show because I think I did it twice. Because I love baked beans.
Of the content is this conversation between me and you, and they're sitting back so they don't stop on the content. This is a skill that they have that you still haven't learned. So, I mean, you're on Locale Live, they're on Locale Gold. Should I just put them on live?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you correcting me on my failings at all. Again, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying entirely. I'm on about the other shit you do that's just unnecessary. Like, for example, you didn't agree with Kalo's weekend stream was a bad idea. We both agree with that. I'm the one to shut the stream down, right? But the way that you couldn't accept that he wasn't thinking the exact same thought as you, and you got frustrated about it. And
okay, I will say that Keem does this thing where it's either hit what he thinks it is or sees it as, or it's nothing. But two things can be true. I feel like Keem's not really understanding when it comes to stuff like that, but I think he means well sometimes. But sometimes it's for content, right? But at the same time, two things can be true. Sometimes three things can be true. While this, like, one bad thing happens, but this was why it happened, and here's another reason as to what the thought process was. You know what I mean? Like, there's more reasoning and nuance to things, but I feel like he only wants to accept it the way he sees it. I will say that.
Your experiences in the field of being like, well, you're wrong here, and this is why, and I know you're wrong, even though you say that you know why you were feeling a certain way. I'm telling you that's not true. It's a way to go about it, you know?
I thought it was very important that I told Kalo that was a very selfish, dumb fucking move to go live when he's feeling that way. And even put it in his title. Yeah, I did.
But you weren't just telling him
what?
Do you guys think the live stage was a bad idea to do that with Kalo on a live stage? Is everyone actually genuinely upset about that? I'm just curious. Put a 1 in the chat if you're actually upset about how the Kalo situation went down, and put a 2 if you're fine with it. I feel like it was what it was. I don't think it, like, it's a very sensitive thing because it's very personal. So 1 if you think it was wrong, 2 if you don't. Because here's the thing. I don't know. I think the conversation has to be had. And I do feel like he has to. I think he deserves to be able to talk about what he wants and mention mental health. But I do agree that constantly bringing it up and saying don't give up to people may have the opposite effect. I think he should do it in a different way. But I have no issue with it overall. But you guys think it was mostly wrong? Okay.
What do you mean I wasn't just...
Also, the poll we have up right now is, would Albert returning to LOLcow Live kill the show even more? Because they are killing it themselves. Yes, 78%, no, 22%. So we have 230 votes. People do think that Albert would kill Live. I don't know. We saw how it went when they tried to return him before. It didn't go very well, and he was like off after 2 days. So
telling him, of course I was just telling him. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
No, okay, so telling someone's taking someone to the side, be like, that's really fucking bad. You shouldn't be doing that. You made a public spectacle of him in a live on stage, and then fired him, even though you knew one of his reasons that he was fucking having a mental breakdown was because he couldn't afford anything.
That's a lie.
Well, you did fire him though.
It's a complete lie. You said that I brought him up on stage and fired him. That's a lie.
No. Sorry.
I fired him. I fired him. Excuse me. Let me talk. I fired him for that fucking stream happening. All right. Yeah. It was a serious TOS violation according to you. You're the one that let me know about it before I even seen the clip. All right. And I trusted you and how you told me everything played out. So I fired him. All right. Then he reached out to me in DMs and we talked a little bit about it. And I said, you know what? Let's just have this conversation public. This can be a teachable moment, not just for Kalo, but for everyone. All right. We had the conversation. I let Kalo know that his problems were not that fucking serious. He doesn't even need to be in this headspace that he's in. They can all be solved. I also let him know that he has a huge support here and that whenever he needs to talk to someone, he can fucking call them.
He can.
All right. And he should not be using his stream as a therapist.
True.
That's fucking wrong. That's not good for him, his mental health, or the show.
I can agree with all of that. Every show needs a villain. I agree.
Okay. So if I can go back to what I was saying, I didn't say that you pulled him up live on stage and then fired him. Well, that's not what I was implying anyway. I was implying you fired him, knowing that, like, one of the reasons why he was having a fucking mental breakdown the weekend is because he fucking couldn't afford shit. Do you think that's kind of fucked up, no?
Let me ask you a question. Kalo, we went live on stage in the Discord. Do you feel some kind of way about it?
I feel we had a good talk and everything. I just feel like with like people with autism sometimes, you know, like not everybody understands people with autism sometimes, so or how they function. And I think that's like one thing I think a lot of people should look into is like if you're dealing with someone that's autistic, that like when they think differently than everyone else. And so it's like when I was going through all that stuff, I was not really thinking properly. I was overthinking everything. I wasn't doing the right things.
Okay, I do agree with Kalo. Look, here's the thing. I will treat everybody. Oh shit, wrong fucking scene. I would treat everybody the exact fucking same, no matter if you're autistic or what, because here's the thing, you're a person, you're a human, right? But when you do stupid shit or when you do things wrong, I'm gonna think, okay, well, because they're autistic, I get it, it went that way. I can give more leniency on my feelings and be more mature about how to handle things. I do that, like that's how I deal with it, like people that are neurodivergent, right? I treat them the exact same, and then I evaluate after and before I react. Because you have to think about it. I mean, it's a real thing. We know Kalo's autistic, okay? He says it almost every day. You have to be delicate with people like that, you know? Mental health is serious, and yeah. Fucking depressing, though.
We totally, I'm not here to beat you up again about the mistake,
Yeah,
right?
no, I got
know.
you.
We both know it was a mistake, right?
Yeah.
And we're learning from it. But do you feel like I took advantage of you by doing a live on stage by having that conversation? Because that's what Nightmare is suggesting. But you know, Nightmare's a white knight. He tends to look for these people.
I give you a little pushback. You call me a white knight. Fucking hypocrite.
If Nightmare did more white knighting, I would love it. I love. By the way, lolcow TCG, check it out. I think I designed the white Nightmare card. It's fucking epic. It's a good card. You should buy it. I love when Nightmare does that. Check out this. Oh, it should be on top. Hold on a minute. I fucked this up. There we go. Ledger to the top. Ledger to the top. Yeah, use code Reaper on the TCG site. Get these lovely cards like Batgirl, Pissing, Keem. I think it's that Krusty Keem, Crispy Keem, sorry. And then we had the legendary Fat Cam fight. Yeah, good times. Good fucking times. Also, check out the store. Check out your Reapers merch. Look at these sexy bad boys. I think the one on the left is the best, by the way. That is fucking sexy. We need an Udi, though. We need an Udi, though. Guys, I miss my Udis.
We give you a little pushback. You're like,
so
oh, they're just crying. I know, they're just crying. Let's talk about all these other shows I did the Jester stream on. They handle it so well. Tech quit. Foxy fucking quit. The last had a fucking freak out over it, but Eli's the only one that freaked out over it, Keem. You're absolutely correct. You fucking liar.
Conversation until he just started blurting and screaming. That's crazy. He's
didn't Foxy quit before her Jester stream? So that's not true, right? Foxy quit before the Jester stream. She quit like when Queens happened. And then he went off about it the next day, so that's not true either.
Do an insult stream me? I can respond to that. No, isn't it my right?
I'm just saying, you are a white knight. Everyone knows you're a white knight. You know, you.
Oh, I'm a white. Okay. All right. Cool.
Then.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Well, Kalo, since
Yeah.
Nightmare feels a kind of way about us having that conversation in public, and you don't seem to feel any which way, it seems like you don't have a problem with it. Who's right and who's wrong? Does Nightmare speak for you?
No, Nightmare doesn't. Nobody speaks for me. The only person that speaks for me is me. But at the end of the day,
Okay.
I wasn't upset about the conversation because that's how I've always been. That's how myself with my autism works. Is if someone explains what I did wrong, I go back, I soak it in, I think about it, and I reflect
So you
and
would
make sure
say-
it doesn't happen again.
So you would say that our conversation was massively, beneficial towards you.
Yeah, but at the same time, mental health is a real thing too. So
Do you think that conversation? Do you think that conversation should have been like private, or do you think it was fine that it was public?
It was fine that it was public. I didn't care about that.
Okay.
I don't think any details were released that was super personal, so I think it was fine, and if he was okay with it, sure. But again, Kalo said he just does whatever Keem says because he's scared. He has said that, so I don't know what to believe, honestly. I feel like Kalo's only really honest about it when Keem's not around. But I do think he didn't mind about that conversation. For me, it didn't seem super personal. He literally went on stream and did worse.
There we go. Now, if I would have did that on a live stream and, said, give me 200 members and I'm really going to fucking give, Kalo I'm going to really burn him up or some shit, yeah, then I get it. I think you should probably criticize me that way. But I did it on a live on stage, so I don't really get it.
So
I don't.
I'm not. Right.
I don't
So
get
just
it
to clarify, I'm not allowed to find your method of taking care of that situation shitty because Kalo was okay with it. Is that what you're suggesting with asking these questions?
Well, you, Steak, and Boogie are trying to speak for Kalo, and I think that's fucked up.
Incorrect, actually. I think your methodology was wank. No, I think your methodology was wank. I've not once said how Kalo feels in that situation. I just think that method was fucking bullshit.
Now,
I wish he was closer to the camera though, because his audio is a bit weaker. I want to hear him because I do get Nightmare's side, I really do, but I wish he was closer to the camera.
Obviously, chat. Obviously, I am the owner of the LC or whatnot. But if anyone has taken advantage of Kalo, I would suggest it would be the cast of Locale Live. They sent him to Boogie's house multiple fucking times, And granted, I've greenlit some of the shit, right? So I'm partially to blame. But I think the cast of Locale Live has used Kalo more than me. So why am I getting called? I only hired Kalo just to bully him. That just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, let's dissect that then. You're absolutely right. We have used Kalo for live. Kalo's done fucking amazing online. It's also given him a massive positivity boost on fucking goal. Would you not agree?
Sure. What does that have to do with me hiring him just to bully him?
So, but
I do think Grim should just come back. Look, Grim, if you're out there, I know me and you aren't the best of friends. We don't get on. I didn't really care that you left because I don't care if anyone leaves, to be honest. If anyone quits the LCU, sure, whatever. But what I will say, Grim, I think you should come back. You know, even if you have to apologize to Keem, you should do it for Kalo. You guys were killing it. I think you guys would do very well if you came back, and I think it would be fun for you. And there's a lot of people that miss you, Grim. And you went out in a way. I know you want to stick to your guns and everything, but literally, if you say sorry, you're back. And I know you want to stick to your guns, but you know, you don't actually have to be sorry. You could just say it. You could just say you're sorry, but not mean it. You can just lie. Everyone's a fucking liar out here, apparently. I just think Grim should come back. You know, I think Kalo should stop crying about it on stream. But, you know, I don't think he's coming back either.
But that's not what I said, though. I never once said that.
That's what your co-host said.
But am I steak?
Well, you also said that me doing the live on stage with him was, you know, bullying or whatever, right?
No, I never said it was bullying. I said the method of how you dealt with that situation was shitty. There's other ways you could have dealt with it, and I think other ways would be more beneficial in the long run. Personally. That's nothing to do with Kalo. That's to do with the situation in general.
So you do speak for Kalo. You do speak for Kalo.
No, I'm speaking in a general perspective that I think from a management perspective, being that I ran staff myself, dealing with shit that way is not productive at all, in my opinion.
Nightmare. The situation that happened on Gold with Kalo is Kalo's business and Keemstar's business, because I'm the one with the problem, and I'm the one that owns the show. Yes, I did. And we have a right.
This is the LCU. I get what Nightmare's trying to say, like it should be a delicate situation, but this is the LCU, and almost everything that happens is public. Because the audience is supposed to be in on the universe, connect with the universe, and if they know some of the behind the scenes, it's more engaging, it's more interesting. I know it was a delicate situation. Kalo has autism. Kalo was going through a dark moment. But if Kalo's happy to have that conversation, I don't see an issue with it.
Excuse me. Let me finish. If I want to take the conversation public, and Kalo,
oh my God, his mic.
And you try to say, no, that's wrong, you shouldn't have had the conversation public, then you are speaking for Kalo. You're not speaking for me. Who else could you be speaking for?
No, I'm speaking in a general perspective. Anyone could have been in Kalo's position. It doesn't matter. I think your methodology sucks. You keep referring to this because you feel it's like a gotcha moment. It's not game. You're wrong.
So you're speaking for Kalo. Okay. All right. They don't respect you, Kalo. They don't respect you.
No, I don't think they do.
You're a retard.
You know, if you want to get back at Nightmare, Keem, if you want to get back at Nightmare, you can always donate and make him do squats or jumping jacks or whatever. And punish him.
Dude, now you're gonna try to scam me, Kalo, for real?
I'm not scamming you. I'm just saying.
I came in here to defend you.
I understand. The cope with steak is so fucking hard, bro. I get it. The cope with steak is so hard. You have to come to me for the answers for steak. Go speak to steak about it, brother.
Hey, I'm
you know
sorry.
what time is right?
You're the one that's hurt and offended for Kalo because we had a public conversation.
You're factually incorrect, and you keep using these anecdotal terms. It doesn't make any sense, brother. Because I've never once said that. I said your methodology and how you handled it was wank, in my opinion. And I would have dealt with it personally different.
Oh yeah, privately?
Absolutely, yeah. I would deal with it privately. Yeah.
Excuse me, was the stream private? Or was that public? Was
the
that
stream was private. Someone had a mental health breakdown. I think when it comes to Kalo, he's not exactly the same as fucking Boogie, for example, where you made an entire channel platforming off him having mental breakdowns. I think it's good to put him aside.
Excuse me, was it a public stream? Did the public see it?
I think this is a fight not worth having. I'm going to be honest.
Right? But then you try telling me that it's nothing to do with me and it's to do with you and Kalo, but then you're now going back to the public realm.
It was resolved publicly. That's why. So it was resolved publicly.
Right. Did it have to be resolved publicly?
No.
No, I think it was important because me and Kalo, the people involved, wanted to have the conversation publicly.
They wanted to. So are you speaking for Kalo now? Because he's not said that.
Going public, but if you weren't listening,
no problem,
that's
but that's not saying that he wanted to have it publicly.
Okay, let me ask this question. Go ahead. Kalo, would you rather have the conversation that me and you had privately or publicly?
Yeah, this is loopy. I'm gonna move on. Well, right. I think it's a pointless conversation to have. I think, look, Kalo is autistic. He says it all the time. It's not an excuse for anything. But I will, you know, think about things based on that, like him having autism. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'll give him less shit back because he's autistic and I feel bad. But that's about it. I feel like Nightmare's doing a fight that's not worth having with Keem. It is a bit white nightmare-y. I don't think it was worth it. But I do get what he's trying to say, and he is trying to be a good guy by doing it. Fair enough. Anyway, let's not do that. Let's go straight to this. So last night, Keemstar wanted to start some shit. And he did so. Is this even going to load? He did so. I was watching this last night while playing Subnautica 2. Great game, by the way. This was on in the background. And when I heard him come up here and do this and say that, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna start something. I knew in this moment that after he said this that something was gonna start.
Came in to get some fresh air because I was just watching Locale Bus and I almost died. What happened? Like, they are coming in with no energy. Okay. they're playing the intro song over and over again, which is the stupid song that Tech likes.
Loco vato loco, come chill with the crew. Something, something, something. Down in the crypt. Do you guys like that song? I think people do like that song. I don't know. But I hate that he plays it on every show. That's annoying.
All right. Fupa has showed up late. They're not really talking to the audience.
You guys don't like that song? You don't even think the beat's catchy? Is it really no? You guys don't like it? I thought people liked it. No, it's retarded. Oh. Shit, Lunchbox. That's pretty fucking serious. I like the song, but not 50 times a week. That's the thing. He's killing that song by playing it everywhere. But the thing about Tech is Tech will do anything and everything to make everyone hate him. Or it looks like that. And he claims it's on purpose, but I don't know. I don't. Do you guys think it is on purpose? Do you guys really believe Tech Protect when he says he's doing it on purpose to make you all mad? Do you really believe that? Because that's his tactic, apparently. Do you really believe that? No one believes it? Everyone just thinks it's cope? Okay. 1.5, you're halfway there.
They're not looking at their cameras. They're staring at the ground and off to the side. I mean, it's a whirlwind of, oh my God, bad. Like, it's fucking bad.
It's bust that shit. Here's the thing. You know, if you're going to claim that Tupa, Tech and Fupa, is like the best thing ever since sliced bread, you guys are the best duo in the LCU, how can you do a show with Foxy on the side and then do a really shit job? You guys were like, oh, we want to work together. We want to work together. Tupa to the moon. Never worked. Oh.
At Sami the Instigator super chatted $10. Can I just say Reapers at 2 has been the best time slot.
I like Reapers
I hope
at 2.
everyone in chat is enjoying this stream. D.
Well, when I polled it before, when I polled the time slot, people said they liked 2. Like that, most people said they liked 2 when I polled it. So I mean, I'm just saying, it was like 70 or 80%.
And I heard they copied the Burns book.
They did.
Okay, right. Copying the Burns book. That's the claim. Here's the thing. Can you really say it's copying? It came from Mean Girls, right? It's from Mean Girls. Can you really say that it's copying if you are taking that inspiration from elsewhere? Now, don't get me wrong. If your mama's doing Pokemon and I think, oh, I want to do something Pokemon too in the same week, that's a bit gay. But if I want to do something Pokemon in like 3 months, I can. Absolutely, I can. And people can say, oh, you're copying, but like, it's Pokemon. Didn't he copy Pokemon? You know what I mean? Like, how can we say you're copying the Burns book, you're copying Mean Girls? You know? Or is your mama copying because he did that Mean Girls thumbnail on Brantley? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You don't own any of that shit. You were inspired and you did it. Like, you can't really say you're copying me unless it's original.
I don't hear anything about this show. They played a clip on Cafe this morning where they were complaining about me not having.
Oh, it's mine, bro!
You're breaking up, Keem.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said there.
Woman.
Okay, I'll be happy if he comes to help us because my God, I'm.
They did really well last night. Fluff did really well last night. It was a very successful show, based on the report card that I've seen. It was a very successful show. And also, when they went over to Bus, which we're about to watch, you know, they were complaining because Fluff was getting like every fucking dono under the sun, and their TTS song would constantly go off. And I think they were jealous.
What?
Look at the Bus rebrand with the purple. I guess, you know, I guess because they're doing Mean Girls, maybe. I don't know.
Why are you running this stream?
Why am I running the stream?
Yes.
Because Tech can't play clips and run the stream at the same time.
Which is retarded, by the way.
Okay, why can't he do that?
I have to replace my graphics.
He's probably using Chrome. The thing about Chrome when you're streaming is it lags the YouTube. You should use Edge. Edge has a lot better. It's very compatible with Windows, obviously, and they have built-in features to optimize it running faster. Just use Edge. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Which I've already bought. It is just on its way. But then that's not the reason. Foxy wants to have more experience running a show, so she has higher value in the network. Obviously, I can run a stream. She had it set up yesterday. Yesterday's stream was fine, but she changed something with the audio, and now it's all fucked. So
the music was played like
Times Fupa's audio is fucked up. Foxy's audio is fucked up. Nobody's like really talking to the audience. You are talking to just random people in the chat every once in a while, but nobody's like looking at the camera and talking to the full 690 people here.
No, they were nattering. They were nattering like they were nattering like it was a voice chat in the Discord rather than a show. They weren't talking to you guys, the audience. They were just nattering about like and squabbling together. It was a mess.
Or explaining what the hell's going on, or it just doesn't look like a show. It's just it's a giant fucking mess.
Well, we were trying to get Fupa's audio fixed for the first 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah. We don't have to rearrange blame. It was fucked. It's true. We fucked up. The intro.
Why did you jump to the let's sort? You know, it was Fupa's fault. It was everyone's fault.
Show. We had all this power, all this fucking bad girl energy. We were gonna talk shit, and then we kind of died. Keem's not wrong. No need to put it on anyone. Sorry, chat. Let's put on a show.
All right. Do you want?
Why don't you? Why don't you?
I know he covered a lot of that.
You just let
thanks,
take over
I'm
the thing. Listen, when you guys come back, look at your cameras and talk to 723 people that are here. Do not just talk every once in a while to a random person in chat. Like actually tell the audience what today's show is, what you're doing, what they can expect, hype up whatever the fuck you're doing. Let's not play the songs over and over and over again. Let's do like a show.
I hate when people make wait, someone in waiting? Who's in waiting? Ghost Nut? Is that Ghostbusters? Oh, what it is, he's back. Okay, I'm not sure I want to drag you up, Ghost. I'm not sure. You do a lot of fucked up shit. No, I'm just covering this bit because I want to talk to you guys about this. Tupa was claimed to be one of the best duos in the universe. Foxy was also, put on Bus. Bus is not doing as hot as I think they wish they were. Thank you, Harley, for the one gifted. Appreciate you, Harlequin. Thank you. I feel like Bus is not going to be good. I don't think anyone has hopes for Bus. And all I see, the only message I see about Fupa is that she brings nothing. She does nothing. And I see that written again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I mean, that is literally every fucking comment I see in live chats on YouTube comments. Is Fupa does nothing. Fupa just stares at herself. She's boring. I mean, that is the opinion that I'm seeing everywhere. I think she does have fans though. Does anyone like Fupa? Put a yes if you like Fupa. I think she can be funny. I think she's all right. I don't think she's the worst host we've ever had. But I think she's okay. You hate that she hides her real voice? Does she really? Does she really? Well, here's the thing about Tech and Fupa. I think they really did believe that they were a huge part of Bus. And of course, they kind of were. But they weren't the reason that people were showing up. They weren't the reason people were tuning in. People would just side with them and like them at the time because they hated ALR. They were a fuck you ALR duo, right? They shat on her, they made her cry, they did all this shit. And that's why the Girl World audience, I don't know if they loved them, but they tolerated them a lot. And it was all right. It was something, but it was the same thing every day. Bully ALR, bully ALR, bully ALR. Same thing every day. They never tried to do anything new with ALR or, because here's the thing. If you continue onwards, you can create new things that people can call her out for. Rather than the thing 10 years ago that is still being brought up as content. They could have done that, but they didn't. So I think Bus was a flop, even though it did well financially. I think it was a flop. I think they let the show down. I don't think, that $7,000 day was just a fuck you ALR. But I think Bus is dead in the water. I'm not really going to cover the Bus versus Fluff because Keem did. But what I will say is I think they're fucked. I think they're fucked over there. They need to get it together. I think Foxy and Tech have a lot of difference in opinion on how they want to run the show. I think Foxy's trying to take over a little bit and take a seat to try and be the showrunner. And I think she does have the right to do so. I think I need to help her out with our audio because our audio is fucked. I'll probably get in a call with her after the stream about that. Let's see what else we have in the Reaper docket. Because I was going to go over the Bus stuff, but when I realized Keem was doing it, I was like, oh, that fucks my show up a little bit. He always goes live before us or during us. Then I'm like, now we can't cover it because he'll hate us for it. Let's see. What shows were interesting yesterday? What we can look at for the last 5 minutes. I want to see something random for the last 5 minutes. Wait, what's this? Smooch tells Kelly this is not Reapers? What? What's she on about?
What do you mean for content? I have to fucking bring it up. Like, I have to respond. Are you crazy?
I feel like we. Listen,
I'm sorry, guys. This is not Reapers, and we are not doing the show strictly for Kelly the fucking instigator, okay?
Whoa! I fucking hate Kelly, actually. Kelly sucks. That girl's a bitch. Oh, sorry, that woman is a bitch. I would never talk about her like I'm doing right now, contradicting myself. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, I just want to get that out there.
And if she wants it to be a Kelly the Instigator show like she does on Reapers, then fucking drop those money bitches here. Okay, drop that money, Kelly. Please, ma'am, you are derailing the show, and
Oh my God.
Should I talk in a British accent and put on a hoodie?
Yes.
I'm kidding, love.
Yes.
I'm kidding, love. I love Kelly the Instigator.
So should I.
I've seen my first experience with Kelly the Instigator was when
You know what we need to mark? We need a goal to save Josh. Let's bring Oodies back to Josh. I don my Oodies like a regal cloak. They cloak me, and I feel wonderful. I feel comfy. I feel great. Smooch can be funny. I really like her. I wanted to do a show of her and Booster called Lolcow Wonderful because that would hit. And like Booster was my buddy. I miss him so much. And I think that would be awesome. Now I don't care if Booster does come back to the LCU, but I do want him as a friend because he's funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck. I love Booster. Sweet Tea, Josh, and everyone loves you jumping in. It was gold. What? What are you talking about? Kelly the Instigator catching strays. Oh my God, she's been catching a lot, right? I'm Kelly. After this day, because I'm talking about you because of Smooch was in the clip, I will never mention your name ever again. You are dead to me. At least to me, you know, in a happy way. You're dead to me in a happy way. Let's see what else happened. Oh, there was some weird shit on Cash. I know we have like 5 minutes, but I want to see like, I think they're trying to be the new Smart Show or something. Like, I think they're trying to be the new Crip.
I used to pop up.
I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.
Can you tell me if affirmative action is currently helping?
So he's talking. He's using ChatGPT as a co-host. Now, that might be a funny episode if you program the GPT and make one, and it's like really funny and like knows all the lore about the LCU. Maybe you could do a funny show where you AI a co-host. That might be funny, but this is just crazy.
People within the United States get out of positions they were put in due to racism, historically or whatever.
Yeah, that's a big part of the ongoing debate. In some areas, affirmative action is still helping people overcome those historical barriers. For example, in education, a number of studies have shown that students of color admitted through affirmative action are more
okay, we'll skip your ChatGPT fucking co-host, bro.
Groups been.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I think he calls out Reapers here, which is why I'm playing it. For some reason, I don't know why.
If you have any more questions or want to dive deeper into anything, just let me know. I'm here.
See, I thanked it, Jaffe. See, you changed my mind on that. Starting to be nice to these fucking things. I'm in detention right now because of my
these fucking things. Be nice to these fucking things. Okay, so still racist.
And I apologize for saying some slurs about some computers in my past. All right, does that help you at all? Have like a realization about affirmative action?
Do you guys like this? Oh fuck! I just stopped the clip. Do you guys like this hatred guy that pops up on every fucking show constantly, or not? You guys like him?
I mean, though.
Just curious.
I just was under the assumption that like we all were like human.
Nobody likes him. That's what I've seen. I don't think anyone really likes him or wants to give him a chance because he's just
dog. You know what I mean?
I think he's doing too much. There's a lot of people that come here and think they do a stunt and they're amazing. Oh, let's talk about Jobin real quick. Let's fuck this clip because it's boring. Honestly. Right, Jobin, someone who has tried to be intern for a very long time. And then what happens with Jobin? He loses his mind. He threatens to off himself or something because he's working with Turbo and he hates it. And then he leaves and then he gets banned from the LCU for threatening to do that in Minecraft, obviously. What? It's crazy because he was so desperate to be an intern and then he lost his mind. I think he was mad about something he was mad about Turbo, working with Turbo. Bro, you're going to work with people here that you don't like. This is the LCU. But bro, you probably would have been moved in like a month or something. Like, honestly, like most shows get fucked with the cast and you move around. It's like a fucking circus around here. It's a fucking freak show. But Jobin, I think, was very boring and very drunk all the time when he was sat down. But he tried to fill in and act talented when he did his stunts, saying he was a big stunt man. But when he called into cash the other day and he was like, his hand was shaking so much, like he had fucking Parkinson's. Obviously, he needed a drink. He needed some alcohol. He's an alcoholic. I don't think he's good for the LCU. I think he needs to sort out his problems first. And he's very boring when he's sat in his chair. It looks like a fucking couch and he's just sat there like this. Yeah, I think that, you know, there's no fucking emotion. There's no movement. He was dead still. He sucked. I do feel bad for him a little bit because he's got his own shit going on. But at the same time, Joven, it's Jobin, Jobin. He was an intern. He was the guy that jumped off the lighthouse. The lighthouse, he jumped into that cold water back on Locale Live when they were using interns for content. Or wannabe interns for content. You know, because that's what Live has become. They don't know what to do as a show anymore over there. They've just given up. They've given up completely. Guys, I will be locked on Locale Live tonight. And if it's terrible, I will be more critical than I was today. But I'm hoping they just do a normal show. They do a normal, fun show. You know, I miss so much watching Tommy Wings and Boogie or Keem Wings and Boogie. I miss those shows. I know you guys do too. It's sad. It's not all about stunts. It's not all about ketchup and mustard and painting your face or doing a shit IRL. It's more than that. It makes me sad. Anyway, guys, enjoy Queens. Thank you for your support today. For those that did support, we'll see you tomorrow. Xylee will be back. Enjoy Queens. Cheerio, cheerio. Farewell. Love you all. Goodbye. Lots of love. Thank you.